Ladies, lads, NBs, dads, we are actually streaming. Sorry for being so goddamn late. I had to figure out the mod situation on the game. I'm not actually sure that I have it on lock, but we got close, and that's what matters. We're going to find out when we boot it up and see if we run into any issues. But we are starting KOTOR 2. We are starting Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. They made a good game, and then some other people made another good game. How's chat doing? People have been talking because I've been gone. What is I'm getting FOMO. Is this the first week for KOTOR 2? Yes, it is. Has Ellie given any hints on what kind of exile they're wanting? I'm probably just gonna do light side because I'm boring. Because I like being a good person in video games. I think it's fun. I only played the light side in these games. Hello to Bob Ogden. Hello, Piper Joan. Rock Rack, Starpather, Henry, Andrew, Chroma 2K. It is happening. You feeling good? I'm feeling good. I'm excited to start something new. Sorry, the kitten just slipped. I'm excited to do something new. I'm excited to start a new game. Fair warning, I'm not streaming every weekend this month because I'm gonna be in Utah at the end of the month. Whoops, I have a friend's wedding to go to, but we're streaming today. We're streaming in a week. We're having a good time. We are playing KOTOR 2. Here is the plan. We are playing it modded, courtesy of Max Kwiatkowski in the chat. She has been kind enough to set me up with some stuff. I have some Steam Workshop mods on. I have a different mod that will hopefully work with, because that's kind of what they made it sound like. Oh, what's the music? No. Yeah. All right. What is gonna be here? Let's go over what the workshop mods are going to be. So, here's the deal. Here is the situation with Knights of the Old Republic 2. I have played it with an asterisk. One, I've never played it modded. I know very little about the restored content mod. I've never played the, like, fuck asteroid planet stuff. We're not doing the fuck asteroid planet, this playthrough. Because apparently it's, like, fine, but not, like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Anyway, I have played KOTOR 2. However, it has been a very long time. It's been a long time since I played KOTOR 2. I never played it modded. I don't even know if I got to the end. I know a lot of stuff about the game by reputation. And so it's one of those things where it's like, do I know about the ending because I've played it? Or do I know about the ending because I've heard about it and, like, seen it and stuff? I have no idea. Stream live chat doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it's weird. What the hell? Here, can I just, like, reboot that? That's such a weird problem. Hang on. No? Here, let's break it really quick. And then maybe I don't want to listen to Vapor Buster. Sure. Come back over here. All right, we're good. We are good. Cobalt in the chat. How's it going, Cobalt? All right. Anyway, there's lots of stuff that I just, like, don't remember about this game. I remember some of the broad strokes. Everyone, like, I couldn't forget about the Kreia stuff if I wanted to, because people will not shut up about it. This game is old. This game is clunky. I'm probably gonna be kind of annoyed with it at some points, but we're gonna cruise on through. This is the first time I'm playing KOTOR 2 as an adult with all of my, like, I also wasn't that much of a Star Wars fan when I played KOTOR 2 as a kid. So, it's all fresh to me in a way. If you're a person who's played these games like a shit ton. I played KOTOR. Actually, I think it was my first time. I don't think I'd played KOTOR. I think I had played KOTOR 2, and I just like muddled those memories together. But I played through KOTOR about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. Played on the Switch, and that was a good time. I enjoyed the game. It's a good game. There's a reason people feel really strongly about it. But if you're a person who's like played these games to death, I'm not one of those people. I know about them, I'm familiar with them, but this is not like my area. So if you want specific opinions on whatever, or you expect me to be doing the mod that makes the dead guy in on Kashyyyk actually have his head cut off, you know, bullshit like that, what's a game that's actually, or what's a place that's actually in this game? Dantooine's in this game, right? Anyway, so we're gonna cruise. Where is my blammo? If I had not taken so long to get started today, I would be showing y'all the progress on the Tomodachi Miis that we made last time. There has been a big change re Krennic, and I will for the Krennic me on Tomodachi Life, but I'll have to show y'all next time. Sumatul made a big long video on this. I don't know who that is. Oh fuck! Bingo! Tell me in chat, do you want me to figure out the bingo board, or should we wait till next stream and then set up our bingo board, or have our bingo board then? Okay, here's what we have. Here's what I have added. Wait, this is not. The music, the problem with listening to just like an album is you get all of the different tones in the album. Let's give it a little bit of a little bit of this. And Max says next stream. Yeah, I just fucking spaced bingo. Here we go. Here it is. So, music a little loud. So, okay. Here's what we got. We have... There we go. We have Fix Head Model Clipping by Red Rob 41. Hide Weapons and Animations by Holy Crap Whales. Toggle Headgear by Doughboy. Widescreen UI, Stretch Fix, hopefully. I'm going to be a little bit pissed if this one doesn't work. By Fish Moon. Here, actually, I hope I didn't just, like, dox myself. One sec. I may have just doxed my girlfriend. Fuck. We're gonna have to edit that out of the VOD. I thought that was closed. Okay. Well, I'll handle that. Where was it? Here we go. Get an idea of what to add from the stream. You're right. Well, the thing is that I don't want the layout to be exactly the same as it was for 1000 Times Resist, so, alright. Where were we? Oh, wait, no, this is the... I fucking lost my place. This is a disaster. You can see just how prepared I was. Steam. Where the hell is Steam? The hell is Steam? Hang on. Okay, close this. Open the... Where'd it go? I've lost Steam. We're just gonna close it and start over. That's not good. Fuck. Alright, well, you know what? Don't even worry about it. We have some other mods on. It's gonna be... No, I'll find Steam. Give me a second. The KOTOR community got like a huge ass mod build for both games, which are pretty great, but are a pain to set up. Yeah, listen, I think mod spaces are really cool. I think mods are how you get the best longevity out of just kind of any single player game. And I have so much respect for people who do stuff, like, especially for free online in modding spaces, just incredible. I'm not much of a mod player. There's obviously, like, there are some things that I'm interested in, and, you know, I'll make exceptions, but I don't really play mods that much for any game, because it's enough work. I'm not, like, Mambo tech savvy. I'm just, like, medium tech savvy. And so I don't want to deal with trying to make something function. And, you know, just in general, it is rarely worth it. But I recognize how fucked up KOTOR 2 is. I was going to just play it default this time, because I didn't want to bother, because I've never done it before, but Max made me do it. She has provided us with the copy of the game that we are playing, etc., etc., etc. All right, here. I have Steam back. We figured it out. Okay. Widescreen UI by Fish Moose. High quality blasters by 2CRI. Sith Lords of Court. Blah, 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 blah. TSLR. The restored content. We're playing the thing. Here on, I don't know if it's by them, because I know this is like the thing to play, but here on Steam Workshop, it's Hassat Hunter, Varsity Puppet, and Zabil too. We're also playing Cathar Voy HK47, which is the first mod that I downloaded. Oh, and we're doing Party Swap. I'm pretty sure I have correctly installed Party Swap, so that we can have you have the Disciple and you have the other one, and yeah. Anyway, we're not gonna have mandatory men in our game. I mean, we will, but like, we're making it so that we can have women around. All right, let's play the fucking game. All right. That's the wrong. Okay. Give me a second to put this on the correct fucking monitor. Oh my god, the LucasArts logo. Blast from the past. Rest in peace, LucasArts. I need to get OBS. There we go. Here. Oh, don't look at my OBS. I thought I turned Star background back on. Okay, there we go. God, I'm a disaster. The only mods I usually play are mods that turn other games into Star Wars games. That's so funny. Like what? Party Swap is baller. I didn't know about it, but once Maxine had told me about it, I was like, I have to. We have to figure this out. Okay, game capture. I'm like so ready for today's stream, guys. You don't even know. Oh. Creature would like the cord for my drawing tablet. Creature, stop. But right before starting stream, normally I barely have time to like eat breakfast and get on stream, but there we go. But what happened this morning is, in the off chance that my girlfriend is watching, girlfriend, stop watching. I'm about to say things that I don't want you to know about. Options, graphics, screen resolution. Can I like window? I can't window? I don't want to be stuck playing the fucking... I don't want to be stuck playing on the fucking left monitor. It's so uncomfortable. We actually might. That might be the move. But then I can't read chat. Here, we'll figure it out. Here, let's... Do we have the game? We kind of have the game. Wow, it's like resized terribly. Game capture. I'm such a fucking disaster, dude. This is not going my way today. Do you have restored content mod? Yes, I do. And hopefully it all works. There's one that completely overhauls one of those Chud Simulator games into a try-hard Clone Wars game. I'm going to be real with you, Northwest asshole. A Chud Simulator game is not that far away from what a lot of the Star Wars games are. So, what are the advanced? Okay, this is just graphics shit. Egghead in the chat. Been a hot minute. How's it going, Egghead? Force speed of... surely I can... surely... Are you guys so ready for it to fuck up the... to have horrible resolution? Oh, fuck, it reboots the game. Oh, no. We made a mistake. It also kind of broke my OBS. What is happening? This is not going well. Oh my god, it's half as big. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Tiny KOTOR. It's the like hitboxes aren't working for the mouse. Can I literally can't do anything. Okay, we're just gonna restart the game. The thing about the Chudge is sometimes they do me making good games. I'm less inclined to think that than most people, but occasionally. I am not the sort of person that's like inclined towards like military sims and stuff. So I'm not like a menu game kind of person. I'm not really in the just fucking did it again. This is a pain in the ass. This is a pain in the ass, guys. I would like this to stop. Okay, at the very least, we need to fix the screen resolution. At least the, like, menu hitboxes are working. Okay. I think we're gonna be stuck. I think with Chuds, they occasionally like good games more so rather than them in of themselves liking good games. I mean, what people tend to forget is that if you know about a thing, it often has wide appeal. Like, obviously, like, there are bands that I listen to that only, like, 500 other people listen to or whatever, you know. But in the age of the internet, and even not, there are more people that like the things that you like than you think a lot of the time. Which is why, like, there's like a Lego photographer, her Maya Photos or whatever. I follow her on Instagram. I'm sorry, Maya Photos. I can't remember your fucking handle. But she photographs like Lego Star Wars minifigures and she makes them look all cool and stuff. And the other day she posted an Instagram reel where she and listen, it's like it is like a bit of a like, oh, this is like a funny thing that is happening to me. But she posted like a video of her fucking around with like a 3-year-old Lego Ninjago set. Lego Ninjago is like the ninja themed Legos. But she posted this video of her doing it in like behind her computer in a college lecture, and it's like a funny little video. Like, it's very goofy. And it got like several hundred people. I say people loosely. It got several hundred people in the comments being like, what a fucking LARPer. I bet she doesn't even like the Lego ninja sets that have been around since 2011. Like, what are the odds? Like, do we really believe there's that much like social capital to be had in pretending to enjoy a 3 or 4-year-old Lego set? Like, who are we kidding? What are the odds that like a person who almost exclusively posts pictures of Lego guys is a fan of other Lego sets, or she's a poser? Now, the actual reason is that she's a woman. She's a woman, and so her interest in a thing is automatically suspect. If a man had posted that, video, 1,000,000%, the comments would be like, "Oh, that's so cool and quirky. I love old sets. Ha 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 ha." But she gets scrutiny because she's a woman. It's automatically posturing. All right, we're gonna be playing on the left screen. I'm not gonna be happy. We're gonna be reading chat a little less, but here, let's get pop out chat. Let's get pop out chat. Hang on. I'm such a mess, dude. Streamer is washed. All right. I swear I'm not a sadist about watching her struggle is brightening my day. Misery is company vibes. Listen, it's better I struggle on stream than you struggle off stream, you know? The downfall will be televised. I want a game where you play as an Inquisitor and use detective skills to track down Jedi. That's kind of a cool idea. That's a cool premise. The mechanics would have to be there, which, you know, you'd have to see, but that's a cool idea. They're degenerate Ninjago, our noble Bionicle. True. The word LARPing has been overused. Yeah, I mean, it's very stupid. It's just a 2020s way of calling somebody a poser, right? They think it's like people tend to think it's like a fresh idea, and there's a reason it disproportionately gets put on women and, you know, non-white people. Okay, star background. I said go away, show the game. Okay, we are playing the game. Besides the games and movies being in FLP format, dual monitor, for me at least, has caused some runtime errors when transitioning to another section. Really? There's also calling people tourist. I hate tourist because it's like, I hate using forest to like describe a certain type of guy in fan spaces because it's nonsense. What do you mean? What do you mean? Somebody just like enjoys this thing because they think it's interesting or aesthetically cool, or like, what's the difference between a tourist and a non-tourist? You're both just people who like a thing doing it for a bit. You need to see if the cinematics are shown correctly. Do I have to? Wait. It's not, hang on. It's, okay, it's showing me, but it's not showing the stream. What is happening? I'm so mad. This is such a pain in the ass. No, it's just gone now. The game is just gone now. This is a disaster. Oh well, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Whatever. We're closing the game and rebooting it, and then we're just gonna start. And if it doesn't work, that is a situation I'll deal with later in the week, you know? If it's broke, it's broke. I could kill for ice cream right now. Helix Fossils, I did not need you putting that need in my heart. All I have is a very small amount of a... Where the fuck did KOTOR go? Where did KOTOR go? I literally opened it. All I have is like a little amount of a very tasty strawberry ice cream, but it could be that cinematics are not shown correctly because it opens up another instance. It does? That sucks. Okay, the game just crashed. The game is crashing. We're in a bad situation. I'm not happy. I'm hoping that I'll just reboot it enough times and it'll work. Because I don't have a solution. Hey, it's back. It's back. Okay, if the game... opens up another instance to play the Can't Wait for Papers, Please. I wonder if we'll do Papers, Please like in between. In between. Okay, so if it opens up a different fucking thing, that means I have to switch my game capture to monitor capture, which is going to be really annoying. But I guess we're going to have to capture oh my god. Okay. enjoy looking into the depths of hell real quick. Wait, let me... Oh, there we go. Wait. I don't want window capture. Oh, wait, no. I want display capture. Display other one. Wow, that's weird that chroma key's my background, my wallpaper. Okay. Have you ever played the Old Republic MMO that's supposedly a sequel? I like supposedly. Yes, a little. I've not like played through any of the storylines. Might want to turn off the music for copyright reasons. Tourists don't run, so true. Turning off the music. This game's gonna get so boring if I turn off the music, though. Oh my god. OBS. OBS keeps fucking up the audio. I swear. Okay. Okay, hang on. Stream overlay. This is not fun. This is not fun. I hate dealing with like technical shit. I hope there's nothing questionable on my desktop over here, because I don't organize it. Maybe adding allow windowed mode 1 and adding full screen equals 0 in the game's .ini could help. Maybe. Maybe, but also we could just play it. Why isn't the audio working? Why is the audio not working? Okay. Of all of the things I was expecting to have a problem with, I was not thinking that the actual game capture would be the issue. Look at the file on her desktop about how she plans to take over the world. No, that's on the other desktop. You'll need a whole YouTube tutorial to find out how to stream KOTOR 2. Hopefully we don't need that. Okay, we're doing a load game. I think y'all can hear it. I can hear it. And I'm the only one that matters here, right? You guys can't even talk back. You're just text on a screen. You're basically not even real. Okay, we're playing the fucking game. I'm so antsy. Holy. The on-screen chat is also fun. I have no idea how that is happening. That is not a problem I have ever had. Okay. Joey, I'm gonna try to fix it. And if KOTOR breaks from me clicking off of it, this is all your fault. Just so you know. If it breaks, it's all your fault for telling me that. Okay. Let's do this. And then do this. It didn't work. Okay, remove chat and bring it back. Okay. Okay. I think that's a YouTube problem, though. I think it's a combination. Okay. KOTOR 2. We are playing the game. Joey said, uh-oh in chat. I think you're good. All right. This game's getting loud. Okay. The game is frozen. Wait, what the fuck? I can see the character select. Oh my god. Is this game unstreamable? Are we gonna have to wait and do something different today? I'm gonna be so pissed. if so. What is happening? What is happening? You think the volume is fine? Okay, that means it's too loud. I don't trust chat with how loud the game should be. Maybe I want to listen to my own voice more than you guys want to listen to me. That's entirely possible. I'm mad that it's the streaming. Because it's like, we haven't even gotten to most of the issues that could be caused by mods. Oh my god, and it's like giant. It's like giant on the screen. There. All right. And it's gonna work. Okay. It's working. I'm at work and my phone is in my pocket, so I can't see you, but I can hear you. Okay. Well. Rake a bet. This stream is for you now, because I don't know if the visuals are gonna work. I might have the OBS setting that could help. Ooh, yeah, let me know, I guess. I don't know how badly I want to fuck around with OBS endlessly, but okay. Okay, we're doing great. We're doing great so far. I just have to never click off of the game. Okay. Female Jedi Guardian. Jedi Guardians focus on combat training and lightsaber mastery. Female Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Sentinels are well balanced and possess many skills. Female Jedi Consular. Jedi Consulars are masters of the Force and spend less time on combat training. I don't want to play Consular. Should we do Sentinel? Nah, let's just do Guardian. Let's just go hard on the lightsaber stuff. Please stay like this. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. My chat that's like closer to the screen is currently covered up by Steam, and I just can't fix it. So you guys are way over here for me. So if I'm not answering chat, that's why. Or maybe it's just because I don't like you. All right, I'm gonna do quick character. I don't care. I don't care about the stats. I'm not playing this game for the stats. Okay. Portrait. So, who has good vibes? Honestly, none of them. Who's it gonna be? If we're picking, like, resemblance, I guess it would be this lady, because she's, I don't know, white and wearing lipstick. She's kind of cunty. She's kind of cunty. She's also kind of cunty. Maybe we should play as her. It freezes from time to time, but it seems to generally work. What do you mean it freezes from time to time? Oh my god, it's frozen. Why? Pull chat up on your phone? Then I'm gonna run out of battery on my phone. Here, we'll see what I can. We'll see if that's workable. That'll give me an extra stream view. Pulling it up. Now I'll know when you guys get fed an ad. I'll be able to commiserate. Currently, I'm getting a Chardonnay ad. Okay. There. Chat's on my phone. I'm not saying anything. I don't want to jinx anything. Okay. We're not touching it. We're not touching it. Okay. Should we be this lady or should we be this lady? Let's flip a coin. Do I have a coin? Where's a coin? Or something I can use as a coin. We're gonna use... It's not coming off. We're gonna use this lid from a jar of peanuts that I had a while back. I kept it because of the like tin is cool. Okay. Heads is the blonde lady with the shaggy, and then tails is the woman with the cornrows. Okay. Tails it is. Did you just pay yourself by watching your own stream ad? Yeah, like a minuscule amount. One stream ad is not you're not making the big bucks off of that, you know? The blonde one is the standard pick often, I feel like. Yeah, we're gonna go with her. Besides, I think she's like, I don't know. Looking at her, she feels more like a Jedi to me, you know? All right, name. Ooh. Should we do that? That's how it's spelled, right? Let me check. I happen to have this right next to me. Because I needed to remember what the fuck font. Because I used this font on the stream thumbnail. Okay. It's at the end of chapter 13, I think. Yeah. Lely Rumorl. Yep, that's correct. Cool. Why does this space look so big? Is that just how it looks? What book is that? This is... Sorry that it's reversed on the stream. This is The Rise and Fall of the Galactic Empire by Chris Kempshall. This is the book that references my name. The book for which if you go to the end of chapter 13... Oh no, I had a leaf drawing in here and I just broke it. No, I didn't know that. I had a leaf... Oh, wow, that really gets chroma keyed. I had a leaf drawing, and I broke the edge because I didn't know it was in there. I often will just put pretty leaves inside my books to press them. Anyway, if you go to the end of chapter 13, it says... As Lely Rumorl argued in their wonderful study, The Long Shadow of the New Order, this is not simply a problem of the past. Those who were left bereft and devastated by the Empire are still suffering, and now they have been joined by those persecuted by the First Order. Anyway, that's a respelling of my name. That is what is in the business called a Tuckerization of my name. Because my name is Ellie Rumor. My name is Ellie Mueller, and so it's Lely Rumorl. Because I am friendly with the author. Because he's a cool guy. He's writing a new book. I'm really excited for it. Okay. It only took us over an hour. Oh no. What could be happening? Pav. You are Darth Revan. Hi, Ellie Mueller. Hi, Pantwearer. I know that this isn't Revan. I'm just saying because I'm in the Ebon Hawk.
The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying.
Oh no, Kreia, she died.
In critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Paragus mining station for much needed repairs.
What do you mean it didn't show the title screen?
That of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a
Oh.
astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue.
Okay. But we're gonna continue the prologue.
Press WASD to...
Can I... The icons at the top right of the screen give you access to your character, record sheet, inventory, map, journal, and other menus. You can use the mouse to select different menus from the tabs at the top of the screen. Use the close button to exit the menus and blah, 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 blah. Can I make the fucking text bigger? The text is so small. Like, I guess I could make the... Oh, it didn't show the title scroll. That's so fucking funny. I didn't even like clock it. I'm so used to Star Wars things not starting with a crawl anymore, which I'll be honest, I think is a mistake. Exposition text is always the right call. No, okay, not always, but a lot of the time for sci-fi, I think exposition text it can be clunky, but I think it's like a hallmark of the genre that is worth keeping around because it's just like neat and it's efficient. People are like show don't tell, and that's simplistic. Sometimes it is cool to be told things. I don't know, gameplay? No. Graphics? Advanced? No. The text is so fucking tiny. It's awful.
And turn. Press caps lock to toggle first person free look. Hold control to look about.
Huh. I don't know if I knew you could do this in this game. Oh. Little guy. The active quest screen includes important information related to ongoing adventures. God, we're going to be playing this game forever, aren't we? Journal entry added.
You have new quests. To view your quest, open the game menu. This room contains plasteel.
Ebon Hawk communications console. Damaged. Minimal functionality. Primary functions offline. In order to use this console, you will need a computer spike. Do I have one? I have 10. The number of computer spikes you have is listed in the bottom window of the screen. Use your mouse or arrow keys to highlight one of the response options below. You can also press a number on your keyboard to select a response. So we're going to slice it. Not enough spikes to perform the operation. It says, oh, computer use. I have 10 computer spikes. I have 0. RIP. Blah, blah, most Jedi are dead. The Republic is on the brink of collapse. The last known Jedi is escaping a Sith ambush on a battered freighter. Yeah, not just tiny, also a rough font. Okay, that is just a sin present in this game. The, like, wide font is so fucking unreadable. I want to know what this, like, sans serif up here. Anyway, no matter what, I will be... Well, not no matter what, but, like, generally speaking, I will be... Yay! No matter what, I'm going to be narrating what seems to be the important text on screen, so... I got used to the font. I mean, I am also relatively used to the font, but especially if you're someone who, like, is low vision, it's fucking... it's... Like, this shit would kill my girlfriend, you know? Open the main hold containment door. Oh, that's right. I was going to tell y'all what I was doing before this. I went to a store relatively nearby my house, and... Oh, it's enter. I thought it said press escape. I went to a store relatively near my house, and I got them a tiny little present because they, basically because Creature chewed through their phone charger last night, and it was like a brand new phone charger, and it was cute. It was like cute and pink and stuff, and...
Exploring the Ebon Hawk. Access the map screen by pressing M.
Nah, I'm good. I'm just chilling.
This blast door is magnetically sealed and cannot be... This is the main hold.
I've always loved this guy. It's such a good astromech design without being trite. Like, I think a lot of astromech designs kind of stray too close to the R2-D2 form factor, and... Oh, right. Some locked doors and containers can be opened by bashing or blasting them with a weapon until they open. Kill it. Kill it. We're just gonna do that for a bit. TLDR, current ship you're on has the PC, the player character, Jedi Exile on board. Upon escaping, a battle is barely drifting. His fate is in the hands of this guy, etc., etc. Yeah.
Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container, but you can use even broken items. They can be turned into useful components at a workbench.
I am not enjoying the controls on this for keyboard. Because, like, remember, I was last playing KOTOR on the Switch. Much more comfortable. I do not like keyboard mouse for this so far.
This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker somewhere.
Come say hi to chat, creature. Look at her. Did you eat a phone cord? Do you have rubber in you? Yeah, you do. She would like to go. We're losing a lot of frames still. Still. It doesn't have the same magic trash can feel. Yeah, but unfortunately, there's kind of one form factor for a guy looking like a trash can. Asper butchered the KOTOR 2 port. I've heard people think that. I have not played the KOTOR 2 port, so I've only played the KOTOR 1 port. Because isn't the version on Switch basically just the mobile one? All right. How do I? Is it this one?
While some doors can be bashed open or cut open with a lightsaber.
Security console.
Some doors.
Sorry, I'm dumb as hell. Apparently. Slice. You've sliced into the Ebon Hawk security system for the port aft section of the ship. Oh my god, it's not even showing us the fucking dialogue on the screen. 30 frames sometimes. No frames sometimes. Doesn't the port lack all the mods they said they were gonna use? You technically are playing the port? Oh, I guess because it wouldn't be. This is a shit show. Sorry, it's just not showing on screen. Stream. Why won't it fucking stream? Hang on, I'm gonna look at my phone for a second, and we're gonna see if there's. OBS can't fucking capture KOTOR 2. What does the internet say? Okay. Here's a Reddit. This is awful. Common issues: display capture, black screen in OBS, game capture freezes constantly, Windows capture only works when the game has been changed to window mode in .ini. I see. Set KOTOR to windowed mode properly. Okay, we're gonna do this. Audio is still synced, which is what matters. The presentation of these games is basically a visual novel. You're not wrong, but we should try to make it functional. All right, let's see. Who is who is telling me what to do with the .ini? It would be so it would be so much faster if I just listened to people. There it is. All right. I hate old games. I love games that work, you know? Okay. Let's come in here. That's in the like Steam folder, right? Steam. And then where is it? Steam apps, right? And then they just require more love. Yeah, but the thing is that I don't have a lot of love to give, you know? I'm a busy woman. Imagine a proper remaster of these games. Imagine being able to play these games at all. Steam apps common? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Drop of Saturn. Oh, right. Okay, KOTOR. And then there it is. Okay. KOTOR 2. And then full screen equals 0. And then It's allow. Can I just do it first? Does that work? Just like on the first line. Okay. Save. We're gonna hope that that works. We might have to. We're probably gonna lose our meager progress in the game. Okay. Oh my god, it's still technically open. What a disaster. What a disaster this is. Everybody's like, play KOTOR 2, but have you guys considered that that's a pain in the ass? This is what we, here's the thing. It's a trade-off between this situation and being able to play with mods or playing it the easy way on my Switch and having to deal with that. Where the fuck did it just fucking crashed. You could have saved before closing? Yeah, but I didn't do that when I was opening up the .ini, and now we... Okay. It sure as shit ain't windowed. Did I do it wrong? I don't think I did it wrong. Unless that's not... Maybe it's supposed to be elsewhere? Hang on. Hang on. Let's check the Reddit. Let's check the fucking Reddit. Oh, press Alt-Enter in-game to toggle. Okay. So that's probably going to be able to work, right? Alt-Enter. Oh my god, it's windowed! It's also super fucking ugly. Let's turn game capture back on. SWOTOR. Not SWOTOR. Fake fan. Okay. That's the actual window capture. Wait! Yay! My OBS can be in the right spot now! I'm so happy. Oh no. It does not like that I've put it on the other monitor. Alt-Enter? Alt-Enter. What are you doing over there? What is wrong with you? This is not fun. I'm not enjoying this. This fucking struggle. No, it's fine. Oh my god. Peepa, what you eating? Tasty, tasty paintbrush. Yeah, does that paintbrush taste yummy? Ugh. Okay. We're gonna need to change the fucking screen resolution. Let's just do this. Let's just do this, and we're gonna take it over. Oh my god, just let me click and drag. And then we're gonna uncapture right monitor. And we're gonna have game capture, very good. And now we're gonna come over here and we're gonna change the resolution to I don't know, this one? Fuck. Why'd it go over there? Screen resolution. This. Come the fuck back. Oh my god. I'm so excited to play this game for like 10 minutes. Alright. Let's try this. That might work. This might be okay. This might be okay. This is pretty good. Okay. Let's get the game capture again. Oh ho. Wait, but it doesn't fit the fucking stream. It doesn't fit the stream resolution. Shit. Is there a windowed borderless setting? Yeah, but I don't really need it. I can just do window capture. Let's change the fucking resolution again. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I guess it's probably we can just do 1K and that'll fit, right? we just do this, and then we can get this, and that's gonna fit. Is that gonna be, is that not, what? Is that not 16 by 9? What is happening? 1920 by 1080. Is that not 16 by 9? Whatever. Good the fuck enough. Good the fuck enough. If it cuts stuff off, no, it doesn't. Wait. No, we're fine. No, we're fine. No, we're perfect. Okay. It still lags. Let's see. I'm gonna check this Reddit one more time. It wanted me to back up the file before changing the .ini. There's the official subreddit start guide. No, not KOTOR 1. The only thing that has worked for me to stop the freezing issues for me to make sure every type of overlay is disabled. Huh. NVIDIA, Discord, Steam, etc. VSync and capping the frame rate / refresh rate had no effect. Do I have any overlays on? I might have like some NVIDIA bullshit. But it's not like deliberate, you know? Is there a way I can like turn off the like automatic Steam overlay that it applies? Okay, we're just gonna hope it works. We're just gonna hope it works. Okay, we're playing as Guardian, quick character, portrait. We chose to be her. Name, we're just gonna do the same thing as before. Lely Rumero. And play. Hey, it worked! Are we so excited to get fucking copy struck? Here, hang on. I'll do it for you. Da ba da ba da. Wait, the game capture stopped working. Oh, I skipped it. Okay, whatever. This is going awesome, y'all. This is going so well. Okay, we already did this. Blah 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 blah. I do not care. Continue. Okay. Don't care. All right, we're speed running this shit. Okay. Slice the system. Hacker voice, I'm in. Opening crawl from opening crawl. I am really sad that I skipped it by accident because I would have genuinely liked to read it, but you know, whatever. All right. Kill it. I love turn-based combat, guys. There we go. All right. Get items. Get items. And there's nothing in Kreia, but there is something in this droid, right? Yeah, parts. Top 10 streams of all time. Yeah, we're really up there. I could deadass post the opening crawl in chat. Rock Rack, post the opening crawl in chat. I want to read it. Okay, security doors. Open inner garage door. Display security door status, I guess. Hull breach, blah 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 blah. I don't care. I don't care. This game is so much reading, man. Oh. Bet? Yeah, bet.
This is the cockpit.
Oh wait, isn't this where I go to skip the fucking game? Hang on. It's like the thing in Deltarune where you go to sleep and you skip all of the intro.
If you need help exploring the Ebon Hawk,
I do love when games are like, hey, what if you just skip the entire game?
outer hull of the Ebon coordinates to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive.
Cool.
This is the utility lift.
Wouldn't it be awesome if the game just the whole time had you play as a droid instead? Like, KOTOR 1 is this, like, story about this secret Sith and blah, 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 blah. And KOTOR 2 is just, like, you're the fucking trash can droid. Go outside. Right? I don't know. I don't remember what we do. I just have to get us to the point where we actually, like, crash or whatever. I'll imagine the frames in between. God damn it, it is lagging, isn't it? It is a perilous time for the galaxy. A brutal civil war has all but destroyed the Jedi Order, leaving the Alien Republic on the verge of collapse. We could do it like, what's his name? Tom Kane? Is that the guy? Amid the turmoil, the evil Sith have spread across the galaxy, hunting down and destroying the remaining Jedi. I'll say this. I know that they're trying to, like, play off of, like, a newsreel thing, but I never read a Star Wars crawl. Like, that's just not the voice that I associate with those crawls, you know? In general, I don't actually associate a voice to them, but the, like, Tom Kane, like, really big, like, announcer voice, it just doesn't feel right to me for some reason.
This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored.
Alright. I hear the dude from Clone Wars. Yeah, I just don't.
Wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here.
These exposed wires control the door in the starboard. Oh, that's the fucking override door.
Success.
I'm so glad the game is giving me all of the different types of door opening that are possible. Alright, lift control. There's not... I can't do anything. Right. Right.
Bubbles ahead indicate mines that you
Great.
carefully. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition.
Okay. So, do I have can I think I did it. Yay. Get items.
Use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage.
The opening crawl is objective. The opening monologue in Clone Wars is in-universe propaganda. I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to call it in-universe, but I do think it is, like, tonally propagandistic. I had like 50 mines in my inventory by the end. It's the type of thing that it's hard not to, like, hoard, you know? Okay, we're good. Oh no, we have to do the fucking this part. Get items.
Busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. You can use this lift to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk.
I'm pretty sure that's everything we can do. Mine maxing, true.
This is the engine.
I would like to blow it up, please. Yay! Awesome.
The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power.
This is a real shit show. The Clone Wars monologue is Admiral Yularen. I would not say that. Obviously, like, same voice actor and very similar performances, but Yularen is a naval officer and then a bureaucrat. He's not like a radio personality, you know?
The hyperdrive
Oh.
is suffering badly.
I clicked it like 3 times.
Jump to light speed until it is fully repaired. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Paragus mining station for full repairs.
5 parts. I have 5 parts, right?
Success. The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Paragus.
Will do. Ularn just records them in his room when no one's watching because he wanted to be a pod racing announcer. Wow, that sounds really true. Oh, what? That was weird. Are we good? Are we good? Oh my god, this game's so fucking framey. It's not like completely in universe. Yeah, I think it is like. I mean, it's like, forgive me for always making everything about. It's like, it's the voiceover in The Legend of Korra, where occasionally it is like an actual thing that happens in universe, but in general it's just the radio guy doing the type of announcements that the where am I going? Oh yeah, there's a map. We're over here. Where's the fucking planets? Planets hologram thing? I genuinely cannot remember. Cause I thought it was in like the main area, but the game has some interaction issues depending on where you're standing. You can reposition yourself and it'll work. Awesome. I love video games. Where it's I really thought that the like map table was in here. Oh shit. Okay. I can check. Garage, workbench, medical room, cargo hold, dorm, security console, exit, dormitory, cockpit. Oh, it is in the, okay. Planet map is left wall of cockpit. Right. Oh yeah.
You can now plot a course to the Paragus mining station.
Yeah. Go. Wait. What? Did I? Okay, I'm getting the... You still do all the stuff you can do here? Okay, well, rip. I'm getting a cutscene. The Evan Hawk is docking into, like, a fucking asteroid thing. This is the Paragus station. It landed. It's looking real fucked up.
The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone.
Oh my god, he's a cat!
On the Evan Hawk.
Oh my god. This is awesome. This is worth not playing the Switch version. I will say, I really dislike that the cutscenes are... Hey. What did I just do? What did I just do? Are you using the mod builds? I'm using mostly Steam Workshop stuff because it was easier than doing anything else. Oh my god. Peepa. Creature is being a problem. Okay. Creature. The mod builds are too much effort. We already struggled. Yeah. I do not like that the cutscenes are a different instance in the fucking game. We might have to really figure that out. Next time we play. Wait, what? Oh my god. Hey, okay, stop. She really wants to eat these guitar strings, which is just awesome and not at all annoying. She's hiding behind my monitor and just chomping on them. And it's like she's gonna poke herself. She's gonna hurt herself. And, you know, is that my fault for not putting him in a good place? Yes, but... Okay, I put the guitar strings away. If you're not streaming the game, the different instance thing is not usually a problem. I mean, clearly they were not thinking of how this would work 22, 20, 21 years? I think it's 2004, right? Anyway, they were not thinking of how this would work with OBS in on YouTube live streams. Cool. Well, we sure are Lely Rumerl. Surprisingly, the devs didn't foresee people live streaming video games. Yeah, I guess. Immersion in Kolto tanks can heal most wounds. If you have lost vitality points during your explorations, return here to the medical bay and use the empty Kolto tank behind you to heal your wounds. See, it's Kolto because it's the past. Obsidian pondered the orb, saw OBS, and said, nah, let them figure it out. No sound? Surely not. I'm hearing so many sounds. Oh my god, this game's so fucking framey. This game is so framey. Any door that can be bashed open can be cut through more easily with the lightsaber or construction tool. Do I have? I can kick it. Did I miss? Like, did I miss like a fucking cutting tool or something? Just a you problem? Okay, thank God. Can I just go back in? Do you wish to heal yourself? Yeah. All right, game over. We're going back in the tank. Okay. Because we can't go through the fucking morgue door, and oh wait, we can go through here. I did not see this one. Dude, open the fucking container. There we go. Med pack. Oh my god, we're stuck. Medical computer. Access medical logs. We're gonna do 3 days ago first.
Still examining the survivors of the damaged freighter. Looks like it goes by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Only one survivor, placed in the Kolto tank for recovery. The carbon scoring on the vessel suggests it was in a battle, but no indication of who fired on it. Couldn't get much from the Nava computer. I'm surprised the ship was able to make it inside the Paragus asteroid field without the asteroid drift charts. Aside from the lone survivor, we recovered an old woman. No life signs. There was also a protocol droid and a utility droid on board. Sent both down to maintenance while security sorts through the other items on the ship. It looks like the utility droid, a T3 unit, was able to get the ship working enough to get to the colony. We're prepared to...
Was that supposed to cut off like that? Here, I'll leave you guys to watch Access Log 25315 while I go feed my cats.
Could be a Jedi, but we won't know for sure until we get the transmission back from the Republic. If the survivor is a Jedi, that would account for the recovery rate. But I'm more concerned that a Jedi here may cause trouble. Some of the miners, especially Korta, are already another accident today. A detonation in the ventilation tunnels. If the lockdown measures hadn't activated, the whole facility would have been destroyed. Got most of the injured to the Kolto tanks in time, but the rest had to go to the morgue. One of the wounded said a droid caused the accident, but we couldn't get any specifics.
All right. So there's some shenanigans with the mining accident and something going on in the whatever. I love the environmental storytelling, or how you would call it. Yeah, it's good. I always like when a game communicates its story like that's one of the best things that games can do with their stories is just kind of make you sit in a place and piece it together.
Miners about the Jedi. A number of the droids have been acting oddly, and not even memory wipes seem to be fixing the problem. There was a detonation in another one of the fuel vents the droids were working in. We deactivated several of them and moved them down to maintenance, but we're still treating the plasma burns. That cuts us down to almost half shifts, and with the droids malfunctioning, we may not make the Telos shipment for this month. Fortunately, the detonation didn't cause a lockdown.
Warning. There has been a fuel detonation in the mining tunnels. Emergency lockdown commencing. All personnel report to quarters and prepare for emergency venting countermeasures.
No! If the ventilation systems are malfunctioning, evacuate the medical bay. Everyone evacuate.
All right, well, that's not good. Access patient life signs. Fuck. They're all dead except for me. Rip. Access. That's really like this is very minimal information. It's an amazing first impression, but a lot can be missed. Yeah. That's the trouble with making a, tutorial area. Access medical bay functions. Unlock door to morgue. Unlock medical storage room. Cool. And then medical inventory, I guess? It looks as if a number of medical-based items can be manufactured using the medical workbench next to the terminal. Cool. I would like some real clothes. I know that's kind of too much to ask from a video game in the 2000s, but I would like to have a female character who is clothed. All right. Medical bay container. Gimme. Med pack. Is it just gonna be like 4 med packs? Chemicals. Paragus is great. Telos afterwards can be pretty tedious. Many med-based items are based on chemicals. It may be blah, 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 blah. Okay. Will do. Learn about creating items. Character can create items using chemicals, which blah, 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 blah. Which type of item would you like to learn more about? Stimulants. Damn. Mines. Grenades. Health. Okay, can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, okay, yeah. Man, I hate menus. Med pack, advanced med pack. How do I... Ooh, I see. Chemical cost. Okay, so we have... Oh, we have 25. So we could make a stimulant. We could make adrenal stamina or some shit. I don't want to make grenades. Let's just wait. Crafting is a lot more in-depth compared to the first game. I liked it in the first game because I didn't have to worry about it. Is that boring? Space Converse? Yeah, she really is wearing some fucking high tops, isn't she? Corpse. The old woman looks dead, but there's no sign of what killed her. That's funny. Looks dead. There we go. Yo! I got a plasma. Oh. Hello.
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
Yes. In fact, yes, I did. I thought you were dead.
Close to death. Yes, closer than I'd like. You have the smell of the colto tank about you. How do you feel?
A little disoriented. Was it your voice I heard in the Colto tank?
Yes, I had hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Why not both? So you can touch minds and feign death. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Last thing I remember, I was on board a Republic ship, the Harbinger.
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
Okay, if you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken. I'm no longer a member of the Jedi Order. How do you know I was a Jedi? If you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken, I think we're gonna say.
Your stance, your walk tells me you are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
Let's deal with the now. What is this place?
I do not know. I was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Care to explain why you're in such a hurry?
We were attacked once, and I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
You seem nervous, worried. Is something wrong?
Even as I slept, I felt much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
I could never have a conversation with an actual Jedi, you know? They just talk normal. Talk like a normal person. Be regular style for a bit, you know? Is there anything else I should keep an eye out for?
You may wish to extend your search to some clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
I agree. Are you well enough to travel?
I'm not offering to help you. I'm not so young as to leap from death's door as quickly as you.
I'll return soon to make sure you're all right.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Yay, I got my first light side points. You have taken your first steps on the path to the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further. Yeah, so we're gonna go light side. I don't like being a dick in video games for no reason. So yeah, I don't know. I like being a good person in video games. It lets me practice what I don't do in my own time. Girl. Okay, there we go.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbo lifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Oh fuck, I have to equip it. I was so confident. Hand. No? How does this work? Tool? No. Let's save the game. Save. Oh, there we go. Okay. Inventory, then we go... Is it use item, or is it just... Use item. You can equip items. Switch to the equip screen. Which one is the fucking equip screen? I don't know. What's... No. That's like the party selection. Blah, 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 blah. This is the equip screen. Oh, you have to choose. You have to choose a hand. Okay, we're good. Awesome. Awesome. Go to the weapon icon and click on the right middle slot. We got there.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbo lifts have been sealed.
The thing is that I play games meant for babies, so...
Overridden.
Where's my baby games? Where's my baby game mechanics? This is too much reading. Yay! We finally have an actual weapon. Swap this out for the vibro cutter. Okay. Yay! We got a sword. Broken droid. Cool. The game pauses when you sight an enemy, and the selection reticle will show up in red. You can use the mouse to select other hostile targets. Alright. Oh. Left click the selected enemy, blah, 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 blah. Cause your character to perform the default action and attack each round. Your chances of hitting a target are controlled by your statistics and blah, 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 blah. Combat is not invited by your aim, your character's movements, or the movements of your target, which I don't like. I do prefer, like, real-time stuff. Go, go, go! Attack! Attack again! But I want to click it. It doesn't want me to, like, click it. I'm, like, so used to this game that all of it seems obvious to me, but it's probably way more. Yeah, I mean, it's like annoying. And listen, again, I have played this game, but it's just some fucking menu stuff. Like, I don't know. All right. Kill. All right. Kill. Kill. All right. Anything on their corpses? Nothing on you? Man, cheapskate. Shit! No. Kill. Okay, kill again. Alright. Alright. No, I will say this about KOTOR 2. I know some people, like, love it to death. And I, like, one of the reasons we're doing this stream is as a, like, recalibrate my opinion, you know? Because I'll be honest, I don't care about KOTOR 2 that much. Like, as of right now. Wait, let me heal. Let me heal. Let me heal. I'm low on health. Let me heal. The hell? The hell? Why is it not letting me? Did it, like, only let you do it the once? That seems ridiculous. I guess we're using a fucking med pack. How the fuck do I use it? How the fuck? Okay, well, let's save. Save and reload. Okay. I love functional video games. Okay, it's just this one. Anyway, I'm mostly neutral on KOTOR 2. I don't have, like, big, specific opinions. I don't know. People feel really strong about this game, and I just don't. So I think it's fine, you know? I think it's, like, it's well made. I get that it's really important for some people, but it just doesn't matter that much to me. That was weird. Alright. I'm one of those people, but it's largely because of the writing. As an inner spiritual journey overlaid on top of a Star Wars plot, a lot of its themes can either be too vague or ham-fisted. I mean, people often feel really strongly about the writing because it's, like, I don't know. It is different. It is special. But we'll see if it's we'll see if it's special enough that I.
This is the exit, but it is sealed. Strange.
Did y'all see how she just popped up? That was hilarious. Last time I played it, I was a Christian at a conservative evangelical college with much different views back then. Damn. Zoomer opinions, grumble, grumble. If you don't want Zoomer opinions, you're gonna need to find another streamer. Try to find some way to open the hatch. Alright. The reason I don't care that much about KOTOR 2 is not because I'm a Zoomer. I like lots of, old is... This is an old game, but it's not like an old game, I like lots of old games. I just don't care about KOTOR 2, I guess just security records. Paragus safety hollow orientation.
Is this thing on? All right, all hands, especially you, Corder. Listen up, because I'm not gonna say this again. The next one of you Juma heads to try and smuggle a blaster, or so help me, any sort of military-grade frag weapons into my facility is gonna take a long walk out the airlock. Why? Because in case you forgot, Paragian fuel explodes at high temperatures. That's what blasted that chunk out of Paragus 2 and created this asteroid field. So if I catch any of you with anything other than sonic charges or mining lasers, I'll burn you and your contract. Security out.
Well, that's important. Accident report logs.
And according to one of the miners, it was because one of the sonic charges went off prematurely. And like before, it was one set by a mining droid. The three idiots were grouped so close to the charge, it might as well have been a grenade going off. The blast turned their bones to dust. The blast wrecked the internal components of the droid that set the charge, though, so we can't even dissect it to see what happened. I don't like what's going on here. Ever since that Jedi showed up, things are getting worse. It's not just Corda and his miners, or the fights, but now the droids are acting crazy. If we don't find what's causing this, or who, this facility's gonna be space dust by the time the next Telos freighter arrives.
What do y'all think about Triple T? Isn't that one of those fucking AI TikToks or whatever? My feelings are negative. My feelings are negative on AI TikTokers. Mining droid maintenance logs? Yeah, I think so. Your opinion is different than mine, therefore it is wrong. I mean, sure.
So, you're in maintenance. Then maybe you can tell me what's going on with these droids.
Sir, I don't know. It's like their behavior cores are undergoing binary decay, but I can't find the source. This shouldn't be happening.
Well, that's reassuring. It isn't happening. So the next time we nearly have a breach in the ventilation tunnels, I could just...
You were joking. I know you were joking.
My imagination. You better give me some answers. I want to know the damage these droids can do if they start mining us instead of asteroid rock.
Sir, these droids aren't combat models.
Are you blind? What about the miners in Medbay? It's sabotage, and it started right after the commander said we weren't going to sell the Jedi to the exchange. So I want you to find out how these droids are being sabotaged. That'll tell me who's trying to clear a path to get that Jedi off the facility, and stop him. In the meantime, make sure the security's armed with all the ion and sonic charges you can find. If those droids start coming after me, I'm gonna need more than low-grade mining lasers to take them down. Clear?
Yes, sir. Maintenance control out.
Idiot.
All right. Administration console maintenance. Why is that in quotation marks?
I installed an override switch to shut down any droids on this level, just in case someone locks me out of the administration console.
Not actually
With added
maintenance.
insurance, I tied the override switch into the circuit to the holding cell door. It'll make sure it can only be opened if all droids in the level are shut down. I doubt
Oh.
Porta or any of his
How
men have the
convenient.
skill to pull off something like this. But I'm not taking any chances while we're sitting in the middle of this asteroid minefield. Whoever's responsible won't be able to have the droids rescue him after I lock him up. Nothing will cut through that door. He'll be trapped.
Security storage room inventory.
I secured the stealth field generator inside one of the footlockers in the security storage room. If I have the specs right, the interface field should be effective against the droid's sensors. If any more droids
whoops.
start malfunctioning, the belt should buy me enough time to get to the override switch I set up in the communications blister console. I'd rather shut them down than destroy them. I want to find out how these droids are being sabotaged, maybe even turn them against whoever's sabotaging them.
And then it's, I guess, main console functions. Anything... So rarely do I actually care about the camera controls. Paragus Purgatory. It's better. I'd rather be in Purgatory here on the Paragus station than in Purgatory on my computer desktop trying to get the fucking game to work. Alright.
Be careful. There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Lady, get a job. Kreia?
Can you not sense them? Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see, and instead reach out with your perception.
I like that I'm just kind of running around in my underwear with a sword.
Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
This stream passes the Bechdel test. With Kreia's help, you have gained the passive precognition power. When this power is triggered, you should save your game. That is so fucking funny. Joke's on you. I was gonna save my game anyway. I don't even need you, Kreia. Alright, let's kill some fuckers. Die. Oh, spacebar. Die, please. Die. There we go. Okay. We missed there, which was not.
You hear it. It is faint, but it is there.
What? I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off.
It is the Force you feel. It has not been so long as for you to forget.
But it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance.
Do not turn away from it. Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Gaining experience will slowly reestablish your connection to the Force. That's so funny. Oh, they died. I didn't realize they died. Huh. Okay. Kill. Kill. Kill it again. I don't like that you have to wait for the fucking turns. Ion grenade, stealth field generator. All right, very nice. Let's get this stuff. Get me in there. Get me in there. All right. Cool. I'm gonna save the game. Save. Okay. Let's go. I want to see more Catboy HK. Go! I love how both games give you a reason why you level so fast compared to the normal growth of connection to the Force. It's very clever. Wait, where? Oh, there. I guess kill. Kill, 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 kill. Not very sophisticated in my combating. Oh, I'm like really low on health. Shit, shit, shit. Fuck. Hang on. Let me just... Where's the fucking... How do I fucking use the med pack, dude? Weapons, usable, med pack. Use item. I am? Oh. I see how I misread the health bar. Whatever. Is this where we were going? I think so. Red bar is your health. Yeah, but I thought red full was health gone. I need y'all to understand that I can't see my screen very well because of the way it's windowed. which is also hampering my ability to navigate these menus. Oh, fuck, we went back the way we came. I wish I could run faster. But alas, normal speed. Okay, the emergency hatch, that was the thing. Then we went through here, then we killed the things, and then we killed the things, and then we have this big area. Okay, we're good. We're good. And I guess we're gonna go kill this guy, because we don't really have a choice. Aren't you gonna level up? Oh yeah, I kind of forgot that's a thing you have to manually do in this game. Die, motherfucker. You can get a force power for speed, just like real life. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Kill. Yay. Alright, how's the leveling up work in this game again? Level up. Each of your character's skills has a number associated with it. This is the skill rank and determines how good the character is with that skill. When using a skill to perform an action, the rank is compared against a difficulty check number. Is that what DC stands for? I've never thought about what DC... I think I always kind of assumed it was like dice check, you know? For example, to open a lock with the... feats. Oh, I see. Okay. Remaining points. Demolitions, awareness, persuade, stealth, computer. I'm not going to invest in computer use because we're going to have guys for that. Treat injury would be kind of nice. Security, persuade. I want persuade. I don't like that we have 0 persuade. Let's put it all. Let's put it all on persuade. I don't give a shit. Okay. Feats. You've been granted the following feats this level: Force sensitive and unarmed specialist 1. I don't realize how much of a loot goblin I am until I watch other people play games. I can't stop myself from attempting to loot every single container or body. I just don't have the like response memory for that in this game, you know? It's also really easy to leave stuff like that while streaming. Like, there are lots of games where I will literally check every corner, but when I'm streaming, that is not where my focus is, like, at all. Empathy. This feat gives a +1 skill bonus points to persuade, awareness, to treat injury. That's cool. Gearhead, conditioning. Okay. Weapon focus, blaster, pistol. I want eventually, but we're not going to use this time. Like, we're not going to do that now. +2 bonus to saving throws. That would be kind of nice. Gearhead, armor proficiency, armor proficiency. Caution. Light armor proficiency we already have. 2 weapon fighting. Conditioning. I see. Okay. So, should we do this and work up to this one, the +2 bonus to saving throws? Power attack. Actually, I kind of want... Oh, we have power attack. Never mind. Power blast. Oh, okay. We have like basic blaster proficiency. That's good. Empathy. Let's do empathy. We'll do the saving throws one next time. All right, powers. Anything interesting we should like work to? Whatever. Force aura, burst of speed. That would be kind of nice. Force valor, restricted by armor. Energy resistance. That would be kind of nice. Affect mind. I don't really care about affect mind. Stun. Stun droid. Ooh, should we do stun? Stun would be nice. Burst of speed. Okay. I think let's use... Let's do Aura. Okay. Accept. Good to go. Okay, we gotta find the other droid so we can get through that fucking door. Oh, there's two. Oops. Okay, that's good. Die, die, die. Die. Okay. There's just this supply cylinder, and I think we go back down after that. Aura farming is now unlocked. Aura farming is always unlocked for me. Cool. So this is basically just ancient Star Wars Baldur's Gate. That is a way to put it. Really, if you think about it, Baldur's Gate is just more D&D themed KOTOR, you know? What the fuck just happened? I didn't like that, like, camera clipping. That was weird as hell. I would love to play Baldur's Gate. That game looks like so much fun. And I'm not a turn-based RPG person. If I wanted to sit here and watch a Jedi kill people, I would turn on Clone Wars, you know? The Clone Wars. No, it's fine. I don't hate turn-based combat. It's just not my preferred way of doing it.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read. But you have nothing to fear from this one. And he might yet prove useful.
Really? Okay. Override console somewhere in the area. All right. Yeah, I have no actual, like... I don't think it's bad for a game to have turn-based combat. And turn-based combat often lends itself to, like, a quieter form of storytelling that I think is really good. But... I've said this before, I'll say it again. I just prefer a game where you can do stuff. I don't like a game where you just click and a thing happens or whatever. I don't like menu simulators. I don't really like turn-based RPGs. I suspect the reason I enjoy, like, for instance, like Deltarune's combat is because of the bullet hell stuff. Not I suspect. I know it's because of the bullet hell stuff. Enter code to cancel lockdown. Look for the control override switch. Activate the switch. Yay! Alright, that was easy. Anything down here? Alright, supplies. More med pack. Oh. Are you a friend? Okay. Repair, scavenge the mining droid for spare components. Computer, examine the unit's behavior core. Detonate droid with a non-lethal charge. Set droid to explode in 3 seconds, injuring everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I want to scavenge the mining droid for spare components, I think. Actually, let's behavior core. What's going on? Failure. Okay. Parts? I got some parts. Behavior? Okay. We're just gonna make it explode. Oh. I was confused why it wasn't exploding. Well, oopsie, we took some damage. Yes, I know I set it to explode in 3 seconds, but I don't know. I wasn't, like, sure it had worked. Alright, let's go back to that door. Girl, you need some fucking clothes. You need some clothes. Give me an outfit.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Gross. I keep those eyes up and tell me who you are.
Atton. Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Pussy. The facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you
The
showed up
fucking
your
difference in
underwear,
mic
things got a lot
quality.
better.
Ew. God, I hate this guy. I don't think I'm pretty sure last time when I played as a kid, I played male player character. And I'm not familiar with this guy. This is the guy, right? This is the guy who's different. Or am I getting mixed up? There's a bounty on captured Jedi.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Aston sucks. I hate him. I don't like him so far. What's the exchange?
The exchange is a big crime outfit, mostly operate out of Nar Shaddaa. Spice running, gun trafficking, slave trading. Now I guess they're posting bounties on Jedi.
Were the Jedi interfering with the exchange's operations?
Like I said, I don't know too much about it.
Atton's
Could
in
be
every
something
playthrough?
personal,
Okay, who's
just
the guy
business.
then?
Either way, there aren't many Jedi left to do anything about it.
I don't remember this guy. He's annoying. Maybe he just doesn't leer at you when you're playing as a man. That's probably what it is.
I doubt it. No. It was war that thinned the Jedi, not the exchange. The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word
Based.
is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
The stories I heard were of the Sith, not of the Jedi. Actually, I'm going to say I had heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
He's a different kind of asshole if you're a guy. I see. That is probably why apparently he's not memorable to me. I've been away since the Mandalorian Wars.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Oh wait, shit. This is the part where it like calibrates your KOTOR playthrough, right? Okay. The rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic. I was led to believe that Revan saved the Jedi and the Republic. I'm gonna say that one because that is what I did last time I played.
I guess. There's rumors all over space about it. All I heard was Revan returned to pay Malak back for trying to kill her in the first place. You know, women.
Misogyny? Sorry. Anyway, this is funny. How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman. No, the fuck she wasn't. I had heard Revan's redemption involved her stopping Malak. She had no choice but to fight him.
Well, I wasn't there, thankfully. But I heard what she was like during the Mandalorian Wars, and it sounded like she was quick to wipe out anyone who crossed her. Dark Jedi are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you. No offense or anything.
Why is this guy such a misogynist? This is crazy. How on earth do I have no memory of this main character introduced, half an hour into the game, who's apparently his main character trait is going, women, am I right? This is crazy. Enough history. Let me ask you something else.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute.
That's a little
You're
bit
that
of a
Jedi
funny
the
line.
miners were
I'll
talking
give him
about.
that.
Where is everybody?
It really never ends with this fucking guy. Damn. I don't know. This facility seems abandoned.
Well, the miners can't all be gone. But if they are... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Do you think this guy... Do you think, like, somewhere in this panel over here, there's, like, the fucking tube that they slop out of in Narkina 5? Do you think that's how he stays alive, and then he just kind of doesn't have anywhere to piss? Maybe that's why the energy field is yellow. Tell me your plan. We can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field, and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship, and then we fly out of here.
He's a misogynist because a misogynist worked on this game? Only one? I would think it'd be more. Who's the misogynist? Like, what's the dude's name? Oh, shit. Sorry. Apparently there are more options than I can see with my fucking taskbar down here. We're gonna have some shit to solve for next stream. I might be able to fly a ship out of here without you. I trust you if we work together. I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I'll cut you down without a second thought. Why don't you tell me what to do, and then we'll see. I'll say I trust you. It's whatever. The energy field used to be blue. True. It's the one fucking picture of the people standing in the piss pool and the one guy surrounded by blue. What a classic image. The food paste is specially mixed to be totally digested.
Let's get to the command console.
There's an idea. That's big brain shit. All right, let's go. I want to be nasty towards him, but we're going light side, and there's no reason for me to accumulate
All right, here
being
we
an
Now,
asshole.
this console is
Points.
set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Bazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Chris Avallone is the misogynist. I feel like I've heard of him. He has allegations, shocker. There's good things about Atton as a character, but they're harder to appreciate if you're playing as a woman. There are lots of people like that. What do you mean? The guy that I know would never do all of those things. Oh, sorry. I'm complaining. Is there anything else we can do with the console?
I doubt it. All
You
we
could
have is
probably look at the fucking
communications
cams.
back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Can we contact the miners?
We could try. But if the miners were trying to trap you up here and probably kill you, why not call them and chat? I don't think a friendly call is going to wake them up.
Let's see if we can reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do.
Okay. Yay, I got light side points for not being as much of an asshole as I should have been. I should have been an asshole to him. If he's misogynist, we'll be an asshole to him. That's the rule now. All right. Check admin logs. Are these the ones we've seen before? I don't think they are.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue.
Protocol droid?
Recognized the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean true.
It sure is gonna mean true. The good news is most of the icky bits with Atton are really early. Good. Good.
Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid story. The T3 droid had seized up, so we left it in storage in standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's
A riot? Is that what he was gonna say?
trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with her. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the creds for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior course must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
Chris Avallone's allegations were disproven in court. I mean, disproven seems like a pretty damn strong word for assault allegations. Because, kind of no matter what, that's a hard thing to disprove. Because, like, you know, even if he won his case or whatever, I don't know that guy's deal. Hangar Bay 25. As you access Hangar Bay 25, there's a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. It sounds as if there's a utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? Have you ever played this game before? Sort of, as a kid, so it's not, like, real in my brain. Yay! I love him. Are you operational? Are you good boy? I love him. We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? There must be emergency hatches. Try to find one. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. They weren't disproved. He filed a libel suit and they settled out of court. Oh, that's completely different then. That's not even winning your case. That's just settling out of court. Settling out of court does not mean someone's fine. Because, like, listen. That can mean that, like, shit's still alleged and whatever. I understand that that's the legal qualification, but I'm not the legal system. I'm just one person with one person's opinions. Wait, we're playing as fucking, what's his name, M4? I can never remember this guy's name. I want to play as HK. Can we not open this? Okay. Footlocker. Getting into a fight with a footlocker. This is not working. Why is this not working? Why is this taking so fucking long? I guess we're just gonna kind of hang out. How's y'all's day going? Did you, do you work on Saturdays? Spend time with family? Do Do you know of any job openings near you? If you bash things, you risk breaking items? Wait, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Fuck. Is the bash thing even a mechanic in KOTOR 1? Because I don't remember it, if so. No! I broke shit. Okay, I did not realize that. Right. This guy can do security. I forgot about that. I finally have a good job, so my weekends are mine once again. Congrats. We can do a low security door. No. Kill, 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 kill. KOTOR 2 is peak gameplay, KOTOR 2. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say that KOTOR 2 is peak gameplay. I think people... I don't want to fight that guy. I want to go make sure this place is empty. Yeah, I think people like KOTOR for the vibes and the story, you know? Oh, fuck. Cutscene? I don't want a cutscene. Maxine is running errands? I hope your errands are doing good. Who's Aaron? All right. Hangar bay door. Which we can't open, right? Yeah. The emergency blast door is magnetically sealed. Okay. Same thing. Anything up here? Been wanting to do an analysis of the game, but there's so much to cover. There really is a lot. I mean, that's the thing about like an RPG like this is it's just full of text and information and writing and character dialogue, and like that makes them like really rich areas for like analysis, but it's a fuck ton of work. Huh. Several parts have been removed from this console, and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. So someone disabled it. Replace the missing parts. Oh, we don't have parts. Fuck. All right. Are there parts in here? Parts? Repair kit does not. I need like actual parts, right? Okay, yeah, I need actual parts. All right, let's go. I was gonna say downstairs, but I guess it's a ramp, down ramp. All right, let's kill this fucker. Go, go, go. Shoot him. Shoot him, little guy. A lot of people have done one already. I think one was about 3 hours. Are you thinking of that one fucking Kreia video that everyone is always references when they talk about this game? All right. What's in here? Some shit I don't need right now. I love being a little robot. Maxine isn't even delusional enough to say the gameplay is peak. The combat is ancient and the lack of quality of life upgrades we take for granted today makes it rough. Yeah, I'm really surprised at how fucking clunky it is to play these days. Especially compared to my like experience with KOTOR 1. I thought the getting shit started today like was a lot more involved than I expected. The guy who made that huge Kreia video is a massive weirdo, so I wouldn't mind having a different video to reference. Yeah, I certainly thought that, I didn't like his vibe. Let's just say that. I don't know why he's a weirdo, but I didn't like his vibe. I don't even remember why. It has been too long since I, shall we say, cared but kill. Kill? Okay, good. Dead. Kill, kill, kill. The most popular mod for this game is Paragus skip? That's funny. I didn't know that. This wrecked droid contains a special droid-based item that, when equipped, allows droids to perform special attacks against opponents. The destroyed droid contains an ion blaster. That sounds awesome. I want that. Wait, no. No. Close. I want... Okay, let's do... Is it... Here we go. Droid Ion Blast Mark 1. Yeah, we want that shit. And then this is Droid Shock Arm. Shock Arm Unlimited... So I guess this is so it can do, like, melee, as opposed to Neural Pacifier. I see. This item is automatically discarded after all available charges are consumed. Huh, okay. We'll keep the shock arm, and yeah. Super Rad did a near 5-hour analysis. The one who did the philosophy of Kreia was outed as a creep. I'll say it again, I didn't get good vibes from that guy. Not that I think vibes are actually that useful as like a way of telling if people suck, but you know. I get to feel cool about that, you know? Papito Quinn is a bit much. Who's Papito Quinn? Is that the guy? I genuinely, I don't know this guy's name. Purge the fuel lines. Are we just talking about fucking creeps? Creeps and misogynists on the stream today? That's not fun. I miss when we were playing games made by women. Purge the fuel lines, and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs, and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Okay, well, I got those explosives, so we just gotta go blow up the doors, right? Different guy? The philosophy of Kreia guy's gone from YouTube. Really? Maybe that's why I don't hear about him that much anymore, because I used to hear about him constantly. People would always be like, have you seen this video? Have you seen this video? And it's like, yes. I saw the video once. I thought it was good in some ways and kind of milquetoast in others. Is that mean? Whatever, he's not even on the platform anymore. It doesn't matter if I'm mean. The creep was just known as period? Really? Kill. Wait, how do I Ion Blaster? Is that Sonic Mine? Oh. Ion Blast. Oh no, not the shock arm, not the shock arm. No, I want Ion Blast. Whoops. I forgot to save much earlier, so shit. Alright, well, I guess we can get the stuff in this. The video made good points, but God, the essay needed some editing. Many such cases. I try to avoid such drama. I try to avoid men making essays on the internet. Alright. Low security door. If your commentary was worth making, why wouldn't a woman have made it first? You know? That's a joke. In case that's not clear. We have better Star Wars analysis now. Hav is doing a lot of work there. I haven't put out an episode in like 3 months again. My Star Wars analysis skills are gonna atrophy. Not to say I'm not doing any work, but I could be doing better. I finally have an appointment for what will hopefully be an actual ADHD eval, which is huge. Because I've been I've been teasing that for a few months now, saying that's gonna happen, and then the situation just makes it not happen. It's very much baby's first philosophy vid. Yes! Okay, I like that everyone here is just fucking salty about that video as not salty, but like, as like, whatever about it as I am, because I've gotten, especially in person, people will be like, I heard you like Star Wars. They'll like come up to you at a party and be like, I heard you like Star Wars. And then they'll just like want to talk to you about KOTOR 2. And they'll want to say things that, at least to me, are not like interesting or new. And that's not fun. I can wait for the deep analysis of Maul. I'd have to rewatch Maul, TBH. Most of my opinions about Maul are pretty, like, I thought the show was cool, but my opinions about the show are pretty surface level and largely based on what I've heard other people say. I feel like I don't have original takes about Maul, if that makes sense, which is like sad, but I don't know. I think one of my least useful, one of the more unfortunate things about my life right now is that I find it kind of hard to do like media crit and media analysis because I'm kind of preoccupied being I'm a bit more focused on the real world, let's just say that. And not to say you can't do both, I'm just bad at multitasking. Philosophy of Kreia felt like a stereotypical Reddit post. Thank you! Everyone here is so chill and cool. Thank you, chat. Thank you, every viewer that is affirming my belief that that video was mid. Because I've always had to go, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It makes some important points. I do have some really specific, like, takes on Sith philosophy that I really want to make. I want to do, like, a full-fledged Daughters of Ferric Sith philosophy episode. I've been sitting on that idea for years. And I really want to. But the thing is that I want it to be, like, interesting and original, and that would take some work, you know? All of my ideas are like, I have a really good idea, but it would actually take effort, and so I don't. Wait, did I get the ion module? No, I didn't. Wasn't it over here though? That says nothing. Whatever. You don't even remember it? It is mid. Oh, right, it's in here. Okay. Kill. Pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Die. Okay, how are we on health? Okay, we haven't even gotten hit. We're fine. Get items. Okay, we got our... I think we got the ion thingy. Yeah, droid ion striker. Alright, now let's save the game. I've been diving deep into comparative religion. I can't help but compare it to Star Wars. Once you're in the thinking about fucking Star Wars game, it's very hard to get out. It's very hard to just like stop thinking about Star Wars analytically, which I think is like broadly a good thing. I feel positively about doing media crit. I think everyone should learn to. Well, not everyone, but everyone who like cares about stories and media and stuff. Right, they have the shields. Okay, let's save again. We're gonna use the ion thing correctly this time, hopefully. I don't feel confident, but we're gonna do our best. Okay, droid ion strike. Do it. And then attack. Okay, now kill. Yay! I can play video games. I'm basically a super epic gamer. Pew pew. Alright. Kill. I did not realize the Ion Blast was a ranged weapon. My favorite part of Maul was the sound design. Story had very cool moments, didn't have that much that made me think too hard. Yeah, I thought the story was like the story wasn't even bad. It had like good character stuff. There was nothing that like sparked it in my head, you know? My favorite part of Maul was the matte paintings. The matte paintings they used for backgrounds. That show looks so pretty. I really was so impressed. And like, absolutely, the sound design and the paintings were just awesome. And like, I was excited for the visuals. That's the main thing I was looking forward to. They showed like a preview trailer at Celebration a couple years ago, and I was just like, wow, they made the way they did the lighting is just drop dead gorgeous. Like, they've evolved that art style so well, especially, you know, looking back at fucking Clone Wars Ambush or whatever. Okay. Deadly Sonic Mine. Cool. I need those paintings as a wallpaper? Yeah. I would love, God, I would love some of those released in 4K. You could get some pretty slick wallpapers out of that. I also really like that show took place entirely on one planet. I like that it was one planet, one conflict, one thing. Really cool stuff. I liked it didn't take the easy road, like with its characters. Like, I kept thinking it was gonna do stuff that was like really, really basic, and then it kind of kept character journeys going. Like they followed where characters were at the beginning to their logical conclusion, instead of like rushing through anything to get a character somewhere they had to be for plot. Does that make sense? Apparently one of the ships was a physical miniature they painted over it digitally. Really? That's dumb. That's dumb that they did that, but that's really cool. I just finished reading Low Red Moon. I don't think I've had a crush on a droid before. ND5 is the coolest. I have not read Low Red Moon. It's on my list. I was gonna start it a couple months ago, but I just kind of missed it, you know? Get items. Okay, we have a droid flamethrower now, which, oh, broken robot. Cry. Okay. Is the flamethrower consumable? Okay, I want the ion striker, but maybe we switch out this for the flame. Oh, use is 10 out of 10. I see. Yeah, okay, so it is consumable. We don't need it right now. Have we saved? Even if we haven't, we're saving. I do hope in Season 2 they explore Maul's willingness to throw everyone loyal to him to the wolves if it means he can complete his current objective, and why that is the biggest reason he will always fail. I think that would be interesting. I liked that to me, some of the best parts of the season, I mean, I liked Devin. I thought Devin was a good character, but other than that, to me, the best part of the season was when Maul like crashed out really hard and was like crying and stuff. I like that a lot. I like when a show that's supposed to be about like a cool, edgy, badass character, like punishes them really hard. I love that part. The first time I enjoyed, like, was like, okay, I'm sold on The Mandalorian was in Chapter 2 when he gets his shit rocked by the Jawas and he like falls off of the thing. Season 2, yeah, I would say Season 1 didn't even really like fully, I mean, it did have an ending, but it was pretty much a cliffhanger ending for a Season 2. Like, they made it with the intention of a Season 2, which was cool. That was a cool surprise. Also, I like cloaker noises. That's a good username. All right, what am I doing? Do I have parts? Surely I have parts by now. We're just gonna assume. How do I not have the parts? Surely. Okay, can I explode these? Yeah, no amount of security will open it. Okay, what the fuck do I have to do? Fuel depot sublevel. Huh. I didn't mean to press that. I'm so used to Star Wars getting canceled. That's awesome. For better or for worse, that's only really happened the one time. It's more like they just kind of don't make more of it. No, I do agree, though. If there's, I'm currently in a place with Star Wars where I'm not, like, specifically looking forward to anything. The games, the current game situation is actually pretty good, but, like, the video games that are upcoming kind of look sick. But, yeah, genuinely, killing the Acolyte, I think, it's, like, the biggest thing they could have been making, to me. It's a good show, but it's also just fresh and new and special. And that's what I want from Star Wars, like, above all. And, you know, seeing that, even it didn't have a cliffhanger ending, but it, you know, had an open ending. What are we doing? What am I doing? Game situation is a comeback for real? Yeah, seriously. Maybe it's just, like, the like nostalgia troll in me talking, but I do think that instead of making like Lucasfilm Games or whatever it's called, they should have just called it LucasArts. I think that legacy, they should have just done it. Community Galactic Racer Nights once that drops. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, Northwest Asshole. I genuinely don't know what we're supposed to be doing. I thought that we had the shit we needed, but we still haven't gotten the parts to fix the console. Got the footlocker. We got in here. Oh, wait. No, I can't interact with the droid. Okay, someone who knows this game well, tell me what the fuck to do. What have I missed? Because I have items, I have mines, I'm pretty sure I've looted everything in this area. My dad, the most conservative person in my life, really enjoyed the Acolyte. Yeah, because the Acolyte isn't that woke. It just stars a feminine person and was written by a woman. Like, and has non-white people in it. Like, it's not... The Acolyte is not that... I mean, listen, it is somewhat woke. But it's really not, like, particularly leftist. I was so hyped for the Rogue Squadron movie. I was too. At least, isn't Patty Jenkins like a huge Zionist? So I like that I don't have to have feelings about that. I think you got the piece, then you repair the console. I said to repair the console and it didn't do it. Maybe it's like a, I guess it could be a glitch. Because I repaired the missing parts. It's just, you'll need some basic parts. It didn't work. Let's do a save and load. Let's see if that helps it. Load game. Load. All right. I'm getting settled back into how these games work. It feels good. I was really starting this game again for the first time. Like, again, I haven't played KOTOR in like 5 years. It felt like I was going from, you know, a well-oiled machine to a horse. A temperamental horse. KOTOR at 20 frames per second should be prescribed by doctors. I feel like it's probably pretty good if you're, like, stoned, you know? I still think Rogue Squadron would make a dank animated series. Yeah, I mean, Resistance really proved that the cheapest way to make an animated show is to have people just doing a bunch of shit in ships. So. Yeah, the frame rate sure is bad on the stream, isn't it? I kind of thought we mostly had the visuals solved. I think you might have, you missed a droid in the lower parts after the elevator? Really? I missed a whole ass droid? Back down, I guess. The Acolyte was so good, it had editing problems, and they could have spent less money on it. I do agree, they could have spent less money on it. Probably most of the fucking Acolyte money went to marketing, which is a shame, because I actually thought they marketed the Acolyte right. And it did have editing problems. I think the editing could have been, like, tighter, and the pacing could have been, like, tighter, and... Fuck. This is what happens when you die and you lose your progress. You forget what you've done. For good measure, saving the goddamn game. Yeah. I mean, the, like, hypothetical project in Star Wars development that I'm singularly most excited for is if Rey gets to be in a movie again, but we'll see. I get properly, like, invested in a thing coming out when it's actually in production, you know? We can finally fix the hangar control. All right. Hangar logs. The choreography is so good, and the Stranger is probably my third favorite Sith. I'll be real with you guys. Stranger is my favorite Sith. That dude just does it for me. I like his vibe. I like that he's kind of an asshole, but in like an entertaining way. I think he looks great. I think Manny Jacinto is beautiful. By far, I think, the most compelled I've been by a Sith. I'm not, like, really, like, a super into the Sith person anyway, but I fucking love the Stranger, dude. So cool. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charts transmitted from Paragus in order to navigate the... Wait, what? You can't download the charts to the Ebon Hawk because someone has encrypted the Nava computer. You'll need to find a way to get them onto the Ebon Hawk when you're ready for takeoff. Stranger/Chimere is a vibe, and Manny is wonderful to look at. I had the great pleasure of saying hello to him and shaking his hand at Celebration because my friend was getting something signed and I was hanging out with my friend. And Manny Jacinto has very soft hands. Very soft hands. Beautiful man. Beautiful man. Access hangar logs.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives.
I like Ventress and Sheev better. Does Ventress count? I wouldn't think to count Ventress, because so much of what Ventress is now is, like, beyond her Sith apprenticeship. But, like, I wouldn't count her. I would say I probably like her about as much as I like the Stranger. I've been out of the loop. No Old Republic games are being remastered, remade, or produced. So the Quantic Dream thing, they claim is still alive, and I just don't think will ever happen.
I come in here off the work shift, and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I
for, like, all manner of reasons.
Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the Nava computer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
I'll be honest, I did not process any of that. So I don't really believe that a KOTOR remake will actually happen, but there is going to be the spiritual successor game, which is Fate of the Old Republic, right? Which could be promising, I will say. I really do think if you, like, polishing up a game like this, making it feel more like something like Baldur's Gate 3, still, like, go heavy on the TTRPG ass mechanics, but still have, like, a modern, really dense RPG, I think would be a great experience. I think it'd be really good. I'm fucking terrified of David Cage having control over canon. They'd have to actually... The thing is that they just aren't fucking doing anything to actually develop the game. I mean, that's not... I'm sure they're doing stuff. But, like, I think it's in development hell, and I think it's going to stay there. I agree that I don't want the, like, weird misogyny of David Cage to be on Star Wars. But you know, in, like, affecting the integrity of the wider tapestry, I don't think he could actually do much, like, damage. But obviously I don't want that to happen because he fucking sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Quantic Dream games would be so cool if they were written by somebody competent at writing stories.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had one to spare. The only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
This is going to sound insane, but the KOTOR remake actually making it out depends solely on the performance of the upcoming Hellraiser game. Is it by the same studio? In the perfect world, I'd love to see a KOTOR game or any Star Wars game that's isosteric. Is that how you describe that? I've never actually heard that as like a... Huh. I've never heard that word in the context of video games. The spiritual successor is almost definitely coming out. Yeah, I actually have no doubt that Fate of the Old Republic is going to come out. I really believe it's going to happen. Ventress is an interesting case because she tried on so many identities and creeds over the years. She is the bisexual representation that I think a lot of people need, you know? Hangar bay layout? Do I really want that? Could cost a spike. Let's do comm system. Diagnostic? I guess they're broken. Signal unit destroyed. Comm system from hangar inoperative. It looks as if the communication system was purposely burned out with a mining laser. Even if you had the parts, you don't think you could contact the administration level from this computer. I guess... access emergency control commands. I guess run diagnostics. Everything's fucking broken. Someone fucked this shit up. Okay. Oh, great. Access to the Paragus emergency subsystems have been rerouted to a fuel depot computer terminal, and the connecting circuits have been burned out with a mining laser, preventing remote access. Cool. The damage cannot be repaired. You'll need to find the fuel depot terminal to activate the Paragus emergency systems. Check status of emergency substation? Is this the same thing? Ooh, open blast door to hangar 25. Open blast door to the fuel depot. I think fuel depot. Is that where we heard HK went? Madhead Games, the subsidiary of Saber, is in charge. Isometric. Okay, thank you. I thought. How did you spell it? Isosteric. I was thinking like isometric would be like what it is in art, and then isosteric would be like what it would be in games. But I guess it's just isometry. Isometry. Isometry feels correct. They haven't been able to announce it, but I did a very autistic examination of Saber's dev teams and can almost guarantee it's Madhead. Interesting. And then reporting started to emerge like a week later. This is why you got to get on the scoop. You gotta, you know, if you have a lead, you gotta do your fucking journalism before anyone else can. I think we're just gonna I think we're just gonna go over here. Actually, no, we'll just go over here. We'll come back up if we want the other door. All right, little guy. I guess we could probably just use the ion striker and then pew pew. Pew. Do your thing. Okay. And then kill that guy. Kill. 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 Kill it. Okay. Man, I hate when attacks miss so much. Oh, wait. Does it disable them immediately? The ion striker? If they're not shielded, of course. Ooh. This guy's already down. Droid optimized interface. What is that? What do I do this? All? Droid. This interface is streamlined for more efficient and thus more effective interactions with computer terminals. Oh, wait. So I can, like... Right! I know how games work. All right. Also, they have a whole section of their website devoted to how excited they are about working on a AAA franchise that they're working on, but don't get to announce. That's funny. That's funny. Well, I mean, Star Wars games right now are looking good. I really do believe that. There's fucking... God, who was it? There was some actress I really like was announced to be like cast in one of the games as like a separatist. Who was that? Who was that? I genuinely can't remember. But like a friend tagged me in the Daughters of Ferric Discord server. Cause they were like, hey, this is happening. Have several job listings specifically requesting people with a history in RPG development. Holy moly, hot dog. Right, it was fucking Vic Michaelis. Oh my god, that's right, it was Vic Michaelis. God, that's gonna be so fucking good. I guess actress is a stretch then. They're really more of an actor. There's Dodgers Ferrics Discord server? Yeah, it's through the Patreon for $3, but also if you sign up and then immediately blah 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 blah, then blah 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 blah. Here, hang on. We'll come over here. Wait, I gotta change which channel which account I'm on, since I use a different channel for my personal. Now we go to this. Now we go to the live. We click on the live. And... oh my god. Hang on. I realized last stream that I can just do this when I want. That I am, in fact, in charge of my own Discord server. Oh, this shit isn't loading. Load, you piece of shit. I need chat. There we go. All right. There. Discord invite in the chat if you don't want to do the Patreon. I keep it to the Patreon because I want to make sure that if I get like brigaded or shit, it's like harder for people to spam the Discord. Because like, do I think it's currently likely that I'll get brigaded by somebody who's X? No. Have I seen my face in places where I don't think it should be online? Yes. So, you know, you never can be too careful. All right. Call up system log, I guess. Within the past day, a series of explosions within the Paragus mining facility has enacted an emergency lockdown. I can't wait to hear them talk space communism. I really don't think separatism is space communism. I guess that, you know, that's a matter of opinion, but I sincerely do not think. Emergency system schematics. Status deactivated. Open emergency hatch? Emergency hatch. Administration level opening. Cool. That's good enough. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Yow! That's gore. That's gore of my comfort character.
So, how long have you been a Jedi? Must be tough. You know, no family, no husband.
I hate him so much. All right, the rules that we have to be an asshole if he's misogynistic towards us. So, are you trying to anger me, or are you just an idiot? No tougher than enduring your false sympathy while you're staring at my chest. Ooh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that one.
Hey, I wasn't trying.
God, I hate him. Doing the dark
Hey,
side
what do you
path
know?
just so I can fuck this guy
Cargo
over.
cylinder came through.
That feels racist. It's strange he didn't contact us on the
If
comm.
he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run to the hangar.
The turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had him open the emergency hatch.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you?
Yeah,
That
I can-
explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels.
I'll
You'd
just
be an idiot
save.
to go down there.
It's fine. It's fine. A Jedi's life is sacrifice. Oh, that's so funny. If it's dangerous in those tunnels, then you're going, not me. We're not going to say that. If he had said something misogynistic, we probably would. But it's better I risk my life than yours is so sweet. I'm going to say somebody's got to save our skins. I don't like this
You're
guy
either
enough to
really
be kind.
brave or really crazy. All right, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids. So, not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
He's hitting on me as soon as we meet, but now he's like tsundere about it. Not that I like you or anything. Your concern is noted.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnels from up here. Don't know if the signal will hold if you get too deep, though.
Atton being a creep wouldn't hit as bad if his VA wasn't good at his job. I mean, yeah, I mean, the VA does it perfectly fine. I will say I do think I would be just as annoyed, kind of no matter what. All right, we got a comm link. Huge.
Don't you have some Jedi stuff to do?
Fuck you. I would really like some clothes. I feel like we have missed. We have missed wherever the clothes are. Sorry for the spam. I have very limited people who actually
I thought you were going down into the
have a
mining
10% care
tunnels.
for Star Wars, especially video games. No, you're fine. Chat is always welcome. Chatting is always welcome in chat, you know? If it's ever like actually spam, like if ever there's like a problem with the chat, I would just turn on slow mode. You know, that is not something you ever need to like completely self-regulate. I mean, obviously be like, you know, do what is like pro-social and be a human being, but it's here, right?
Emergency lockdown is in effect.
No.
Sealed to contain the explosion.
Where are we going? That's the point of the community. I love it. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't talk to a lot of my friends about Star Wars, even the friends that like Star Wars. I will often, like, I will never bring that shit up, you know? Sometimes it comes up, and I'll, like, talk, but, like, sometimes people will introduce me, and they'll be like, this is Ellie. She runs a Star Wars thing online, which I don't love as the first thing people know about me, but whatever. And they'll think that I'm going to be a certain way, or they'll think that I'll, like, care about Star Wars a lot, or, like, have to talk about Star Wars, and I don't bring it up. I don't talk about Star Wars in public unless somebody brings it up and wants to talk about it. Because I just don't, especially because Star Wars, it's, like, too much. It's too, like, there's so much there. I have so many opinions. Man, we sure did miss the chance to open that one room with our little astromech. Atton has a glow up, but yeah, he's not so great at the beginning. His VA did the job with the direction, but that's also nostalgia. I mean, it's a little bit of both, right? I think it's stilted in the way that RPG narration from this time is stilted, but there's no, like, actual issues with it. Where the fuck is the turbo lift? Is it here? No. How am I? The thing is that they'll be like, here's what you need to go do, and then I'll just fucking forget. Do I go this way? Is it this way? Because there's this like pathway. Here, let's do this. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. We haven't been here. That's the room you opened with T3? Okay. I assume this is locked. Damn. All right. Thanks for the stream. It's been a minute since I rewatched Andor, and it's time. Yeah, I mean, I should probably do it beginning to end if I'm gonna keep writing about it. I will say, if you've been keeping up with the newsletters, I meant to do a newsletter before today, but I have a thing that keeps slowing me down, and it's a problem. April was a bad month for me, and it's bleeding over into May, and I'm hoping June can be better. But, hey, Kreia, you still being kind of creepy, or? That's the docking port. We can't do that. That's the prison. That's where Shitbag was. Communications blister is that one place. Security room. Emergency. Okay, it is there. Okay. It was there. Okay, let's go back. But yeah, if you've been keeping up with the newsletters, I have essentially said what the next few episodes of Daughters of Ferrix are going to be. That's probably changing because I talked about this last stream, I think. I'm writing something that's not about Star Wars. So, pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. I don't know if that's going to be like 2 episodes out or less, but for a minute I thought you and Kreia were telepathic. I am going to say that because they'll be like, who the fuck is Kreia? She does not have a comm link.
What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
I will say, the episode of Daughters of Ferrix I'm currently working on isn't even that much about Star Wars. Like I said, it's hard to have the Star Wars brain right now. It's hard to, I don't know. It's hard. A lot of droid broadcasts. If you detect anything, signal me.
Will do. And be careful.
You said be careful, but I hung up on him. I hung up on him because I hate him. I will be decent to him, but I will not be kind. Minor uniform! Oh my god, thank Christ.
Find the emergency supplies?
Looks like a mining gear and a uniform.
Damn it. I mean, good to hear it. No sense in you running around half naked. It's distracting. I mean, for the droids. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
That would be nice. I want to be like, I don't want any of your advice from now on, but... He was creepy. I want to tell him to kill himself. Fine. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Can I sneak by them?
You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel deposits. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind them. A bit, but not much.
And if they spot me?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
I'll do that. Anything else?
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
I would still hate him, but I'd be able to tolerate his presence if we could tell him off. It's let me tell him off a couple of times. Like, in some ways, that's sort of the occasional Star Wars, like, misogyny archetype where, and it's not just Star Wars, obviously, it's like genre fiction, but you have misogyny being done to a character, both in the writing and, like, the way characters treat them, and then they'll, like, clap back, and they're sassy, and they're cool, but it's still, like, the objectification of, oh, she's, like, hot, and she can put me in a headlock, you know? Like, it's still reducing... It's still, like, desubjectifying a woman. Like, that is really, really common in genre fiction. And sometimes, like, a character saying, oh, you're so gross, and then the, like, character continues to, like, objectify her. Sometimes it's like a form of lampshading. It's like trying to make it seem fine that they're doing that. Because sometimes when you portray stuff like that, sometimes you're just replicating misogyny. Like, it is not always a matter of...
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. If you have...
I don't want to talk to him right now. Oh yeah, I should probably put on the safety harness. Where's it go? Here? Here we go. All right. Can I just kind of... That was not that useful. That was not that useful, and now we have to get out. Yay! Frickin' gaming. Ah, shit. I guess critical strike. Critical strike, and then... Oh, wait, no. I want my first... Ugh. Shit. Whatever. Just go kill some motherfuckers. I missed! Shit. This is definitely good notes for a good versus bad aspects of KOTOR 2 video. I'm happy to help. I assume you mean my my bitching about misogyny. Reactivate the droid. I kind of don't want to. I guess what I mean is I wish we had more agency. Remove him from the party, murk him, avoid him entirely. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, I don't want to use... We're just leaving him. You know, we brought him back to life. That's a person. Life saved. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do all that. I love that I'm just kind of some lady with a fucking katana. Katana with a big-ass guard, which is kind of silly. Yeah, about the misogyny. Listen, I have an endless amount of complaining about misogyny in me. Particularly in media. I truly have become that guy, which I think I tried not to be it for a while, but I also realize now that a lot of the stigma around that guy is misogyny. So, all right. Kill. Kill, kill, kill. Yay. Wait, does this guy have a fucking shield? Shield didn't matter. Anything around? Loot? Loot? Treats, please. Treats from your dead corpse, please. No, I don't want to. Yay. Alright. Kill this fucker. Kill this fucker. What? How am I doing on health? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. We're doing good. We're doing good. Critical strike. Critical strike. Okay. I need, like, cover or something. Fuck. This is not going well. This is not going well. This is starting to go badly. Oh my god. I'm getting flamethrowered. Die. Oh my god. Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're disengaging. Oh my god. Okay. I actually... Shit! I actually didn't take that much damage. One hit. Pretty nice. Not me over here contemplating months ago to redo my KOTOR one for the Atton extended romance mod. Listen, I'm sure romancing Atton is fun if you're, like, not playing as a woman. And also, I do think women are allowed to sometimes enjoy problematic men in their media. I do not expect... I don't know. Ultimately, women are people. Fun fact. Who's this little goober? Maintenance droid. Hi, goober. What are you for? I assume I'm supposed to kill you, but you're kind of... Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably shouldn't have done that. Damn you, Colt. No! I said it's good. I said it's fine. I said...
That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy...
Just let me find that out myself. God, the hand-holding. Okay. Got it. Leave me alone. Okay. Saying this trace the shade? No. Women are allowed to like media where men are bad people. Because I understand how fantasy works. And that includes erotic and romantic fantasy. I understand that what people enjoy and what they actually endorse can be different and complex. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. This is not good. Go, go, go. Oh, we're out. Never mind. We're good. Just hit it once. Yay. Atton might not agree that women are people. Okay, well, I don't listen to that guy, so... There's a lot more about Atton, but also first impressions do make or break wanting to interact with the character. Listen, I can come around on a character who's kind of an asshole, but, like, immediate misogyny is a little bit much for me, you know? And also, like, my experience playing KOTOR 1 for the first time as an adult was very much like... I don't think I generally had any men in my party. I think it was mostly like Juhani and Bastilla and probably HK. Probably also Sunrise the Astromech. But this is bad. This is a lot of droids. No! Shit, that was a lot of flamethrower. Can I... Stop missing! Oh my god. Girl. Girl, you are disappointing. Oh, wait, I have energy shield. Should I? Uses 5 out of 5, uses 3 out of 3. Let's use this, I guess. And then we're gonna go over here. Usable, med pack, use item. That really didn't do that much. Or wait, did we... Oh, are we still in combat? Yeah, I guess the maintenance droid is here. Okay, let me blow myself up. Alright, now are we out of combat? I think we're out of combat now. Alright, usable, where's usable? Usable, oh no, this and then usable, I see, okay. Then med pack, use item. I still can't do it. Okay, anyway, we don't... Our health isn't that bad. It's fine. The balls are healing the other droids. Oh, is that what they're there? I guess it makes sense that they would be a maintenance droid then. Heat shielding Mark 1. Ooh. Is that for a droid? Heat shielding, heat shielding. Oh, okay. Alloy overlays can enhance armor performance. Cool. All right. Wow, that's purple.
Something big. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Cool, leave me alone. If you level up, you'll heal. Do we have level? Oh. That's what the L and the up arrow that I've been looking at for a while. That's what that means. I don't know, you just tune shit out when you're streaming, you know? Alright. Okay, skills. So we put a lot into Persuade, which made sense. We have 3 remaining points. So I figure... treat injury could be nice. Let's put 1 in treat injury. And then... how much do I care about awareness? Let's do another in Persuade, just so we're high in Persuade. And then let's start to neutralize some of our zeros. I think... what's security? Oh, right, that's electronic locks and shit. Repair. Let's do 1 on stealth. I don't? Okay. Do you have to spend 2 points? Oh, yeah, I see. I see. Up here at the top. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just tack 1... let's just tack 1 on to Persuade. What the hell? We won't ever need to up our Persuade stat again. All right. Feats. So, critical strike we could improve. But we could also... rapid shot. We don't have a gun, is the thing. Power attack, flurry, empathy. I think we talked about doing empathy. We maybe should do empathy. Caution, power blast, rapid shot. Okay, that's all gun. That's all gun. Flurry would be really nice. Oh, we have flurry, and I can't keep it going. Okay, so we have flurry. That's good. This feat gives... you must have at least 1 skill point. 2 weapon fighting. So I have empathy. Yeah, I do. But I can't get... the only stuff I can get improved is... oh, I see. Armor proficiency heavy and weapon focus blaster pistol. This one. Okay. So what am I missing over here? 2 weapon fighting. Caution. Gearhead. Conditioning. I think let's do this. This feat provides +1 bonus to saving throws. Let's do that. Powers. Right. Force Aura. We have Burst of Speed, maybe. Force Valor. Saving throws of all party members. That is kind of nice. Energy Resistance. Maybe. Maybe we should do energy. Effect Mind enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will... That's interesting. Here's the thing. I kind of hate Jedi mind tricks. I kind of think Jedi mind tricks are fucked up. Conditioning is great. Let's just do conditioning then. Oh, conditioning was for the fucking... Sorry, I'm not in it, I guess. Stun, affect mine. Let's just do energy resistance, you know? It'll be less annoying. Cool. Okay, good enough. Wow, it's so purple. I'm also a tad lagged. Everyone is. Forgot what the game manual looked like. Love reading those things. I love a game manual, man. There's no reason to have them anymore, but they're still fun. Yeah, the mind trick... my actual main issue with the mind trick is not that it's possible. My issue with the mind trick is the idea that there are people who are by default, like, weak-minded or whatever. I think, but A, that's ridiculous. B, it's fucked up. C, it feels low-key eugenicist to me, but, you know, I'm also the guy who sees eugenics everywhere. But yeah, no, all I want is for Star Wars to be like, what? No, sometimes your mind is weaker than other times. Like, it varies. Instead of just having guys that are weak-minded, but whatever. Whatever. I don't mind the, like, telepathy things in Star Wars. I don't know. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Alright, kill this fucker. Oh, there's our flurry. Anyway, I think I'd rather... I hate when it fucking uses the flamethrower on me. The hell is that sound? I think the weak-minded tend to be fascists. I don't... sometimes they're just random-ass poor people. Star Wars is not as consistent as we might prefer. The writers of this game agree. I mean, a lot of Star Wars does kind of imply that, but then there's Star Wars that likes to be deterministic about it, and whatever. Break. Wow, this is going really slowly. There's rarely any conversation around the ethics of using it. There's some good stuff like that about High Republic, in the High Republic. Like, there's a good amount of... It's not, like, a common thing for the Jedi to do, so those Jedi that do it are, like, a little bit, like... Some of the Jedi look at him and go, oh, that's fucked up. Because it is. It's incredibly fucked up. And I do think there are times when it's, like, okay to use. But a lot of the time, it's really fucked up. And frankly, even the times that it is okay to use, it is still fucked up. I think usurping the autonomy of a person is deeply violent. Droid command functions. Add other droids to droid mining protocols. Cancel all droiding mining. Reassign droid mining. Check droid schematics. Judging from the droid schematic displays, it looks like Atton was right. Don't give that to him. The droids rely on thermal sensors. You could easily blind them by raising the temperature. Okay, main functions. Fuel containment functions. Shut down containment fields. That's gonna kind of fuck me over. Emergency supply cylinder. What's that for? Oh, we don't even have 3 computer spikes, so. Call up droid command function. Can we not? Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. Does that make them not aggro anymore? I prefer ethical organic free-range Borg gullet for all mindfuckery. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not literally throwing people to Borg gullet, it is, you know, renewable. It is not a war crime. It's just kind of a guy. Camera. Holo sequence recorded. Playback initiated.
Everybody here? What's up, Kurta?
We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with her on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So she's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Jesus,
Survivor,
racism.
idiot. She's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If she's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have her walking around here. She'll... Well, I don't know what she'll do.
Kill a bunch
All
of
the
droids,
Jedi were
apparently.
wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still live.
What? You want to sell the Jedi to the exchange? Corda, have you been chewing spice?
Look, you know how big that bounty is? That Jedi's our ticket off this rock.
Corda, there's no way the officers will go for that. They'll lock us up for sure.
Then we'll improvise.
Okay, they wanted to turn me in. Sorry for cackling during the middle of the cutscene. Asera said, imagining Jedi chasers who constantly want to be mind tricked. It's just fucking hypnosis play, right? At that point. Like that's just those guys who like sincerely believe that sissy hypnosis is like a real threat to our society because they like it. Sorry, that shit is so funny to me. That shit is so funny where they're like, this is dangerous. This is like weapon grade media because they're into sissy hypno porn. Anyway, says a lot about society. Emergency hatch to fuel depot? Yeah, sure is. All right. Heat blinds them. It doesn't hurt you. Yeah, I got that. But like, whatever. Shut the. Oh, okay. Here's what we'll do. We'll save and then we'll shut down the containment fields. That seems wiser. More wise. Fuel containment functions, containment fields. All right, let's fuck up some droids. I can handle this. I can. Oh. All right, we gotta be fast. We gotta be efficient. Okay. Kill. That's one. Okay, flurry. Come on, get one more attack in. Excellent. Oh, energy shield. Nice. All right, let's kill this fucker. Get in here with this. Kill. And then this guy. All right, that's two of them. Did I loot those corpses? I don't think I did. Sonic grenade. Gotta go fast. You either rail against the sissy hypno Jedi mind tricks or transition into a depressed Jedi. Why not a depressed Sith? You know? Representation for the dolls. For the will to power dolls. Ooh. I think that's a shield one. Here, let's do the critical strike. I find it interesting how I never see Sith using mind tricks. Sith respect your autonomy. They really don't. The threats to your life and well-being are fine. They really, really don't. It's just that they force you in more obvious ways. It is like, that is like an argument I can see people making though. That the Sith are like actually nice. They're like, yeah, they just think you should be able to choose whatever you want, when it's just like, what? No, they will kill you. Like they think it's cool to just kind of kill people if they want to. That's because their philosophy is about them doing specifically violence that they want to. Like there is no practicing the Sith religion that does not do violence. And you know, you could reform it and make it a different thing. I think that's fine. You know, redo, have like a schism in the Sith and just kind of have some fucking Satanists, basically. where it's kind of just like about eschewing tyranny and whatever. But as is, Sith are assholes, you know? Which, like, obviously you're aware. Did the stranger have T-boy swag? I would say the stranger's a little tall for T-boy swag. I'm sorry, was that mean? Trans masks, please forgive me. Are trans masks Sith? I do think that there is something kind of transgender about the Sith, and I do get why there are a lot of like trans women who like to see that. I am not interested in Sith apologia. They are explicitly and obviously fascists. Sorry to be the guy who calls everything fascists. I'm the guy who calls everything misogyny, eugenics, and fascism. That's kind of my, you know, holy trinity. What am I supposed to do now? I'm so ready for what comes up in a bit. What comes up in a bit? I just, like, don't remember. I don't remember Paragus at all. Anyway, I would say, actually, the stranger kind of did have T-boy swag. Little mustache, lots of arm, showing, like, really form-fitting clothing to show off the, like, top surgery body. He kind of is. He kind of is trans mask. And listen, there are some, tall enough trans masks. Alright, I already looted this. What am I doing? What am I doing in this game? We did this, right? Yeah, we ran through there. And then... Is there anywhere I haven't gone? That's the elevator, right? Yeah, that's the turbo lift. Oh, okay, okay, let's go back to the central mining core. The only Sith apologia you do is for one specific Sith, and she's why you like the game. I mean, she's the reason to like the game. Where? Oh, right there. It said enemy spotted, and I just couldn't see it. It really should have, like, a sound effect for the enemy spotted pause. You know? Kill. Thank you. We're just hanging out. What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
I kind of did that. I think I did that. Can you overwrite it?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer.
Great, so I have plenty of time.
Turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick. Where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Got it. All right, well, let's go this way then. Cyan is such a loser. I love him. He is very funny. He really is giving, like, somebody's edgy OC. So many Star Wars characters were people's edgy OCs in the 2000s. Is that... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess because we can't go that other way because there's a high security door. We just go this way. There's not really anything else to do. There's nothing to do. All right. We got to thread this needle real quick. And kill these fuckers. Die. Die. Maybe I should be killing the ball. But I kind of killed the mining droids fast enough that it didn't really matter. Wait, where? Oh, there. Nah, it's all good. I got it, don't worry. How's my health? Oh, my health is good. We're cruising. These guys do not do that much damage. No! Kill. Kill you too. Retaliation. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Let's loot this corpse. Yeah, money and chemicals. Awesome. That's what I hope I have on me when I die. Sonic grenade? That's what I hope I have on me when I die. Okay. We checked this, right? Remains. Ooh, we didn't. Minor sonic detonator. Cool. Cool. Well. We gonna get our Kreia moment or whatever. From my perspective, I just like lazily went to the elevator but then the game was like, no, it's an explosion. Yay!
It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How
Let's
may I
fucking
be of
go.
assistance?
Let's fucking go. The prototypical, actually fun Star Wars droid. How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who was your previous master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
Isn't the Catboy thing so funny? I like it a lot. Star Wars means more like goofy modern shit. I'm not saying like I want Princess Leia referencing TikTok. I'm just saying like I think there need to be more people who are kind of irony poisoned in their senses of humor, not in their like actual like I don't think irony poisoning makes for good themes, but I do think it makes for good comedy. I think I need a little bit more of that in Star Wars. Let young people make Star Wars sometimes. Tell me everything that happened between the Harbinger now.
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Who doesn't like HK? People who hate Catboys, probably. Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
Sorry, I'm texting. My thing's more important than you guys. No, my girlfriend just got off of work, and I'm telling them to get home safe. All right. And how come I don't remember any of this? That's a great question. How come I don't remember any of this game?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Incapacitated?
Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken.
You mean...
Curious.
You mean the furry of destruction? Drugged? What do you mean drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was unintentional. I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered unconscious before you were locked securely in the cargo hold.
Comically evil droids are my absolute favorite. I don't know why, but I always forgive them. Well, it's because it's like... They're usually like still communicative, and that's really fun.
Clarification.
Oh.
By locked. I meant sealed, Master.
I don't know what I just chose. I hit enter by accident. What happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
What was this freighter that the Harbinger brought on board? Yeah, I will say, the evil droids are always the most fun as long as they give them personalities. Like... What's the... Is it BB-90? What's the fucking black colored ball droid? I don't remember. No personality, but like 000, excellent. HK, excellent. Really just said recitation. Recitation. No, fucking, you know who's good? Who's good? The droid in Maul. I love the droid in Maul. Spybot, he was so dumb and funny. He was like, it was like he was from a different show. I liked his little things he said. He was great. He was perfect. I loved him so much.
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk.
What could that be?
I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
I didn't like the Maul droid, but I'm okay being on the wrong side of history. Why didn't you like the Maul droid? That's crazy. He was so silly and cute. And also, fully, like, 2 meters across. Massive, massive droid. Why did the Ebon Hawk come here? I'm gonna say, but why would that ship have taken me off the Harbinger? Because the Harbinger was getting destroyed, right?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
I love playing Jedi that can't remember shit. What happened once the ship arrived?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were
You didn't like the voice. Okay, that makes sense.
It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture.
That's funny.
I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
I want to pet him. I want to scratch between his metal ears. You know what sounds good right now? A fucking smoothie. I wish I had a fucking smoothie. I have a banana, I think. Do I have a banana? I've been getting bananas a lot lately. But I think I have a banana. And I think I have some peaches. Some frozen peaches. I don't know if I have anything else, though. How'd they find out I was a Jedi? If I had a nickel for every time I played as an amnesiac Jedi, I'd have 2 nickels. I would say that Cal Kestis is kind of an amnesiac Jedi. I think I'd have at least 3 nickels, maybe more. Hi, creature. Hi, creature. Creature's kind of wanting her snack, but I think we're going to wait to do snack until after stream. Oh, are you going to curl up? You don't want to say hi to chat first? Hi, chat. Hello. All right, creature. I'll leave you alone. If you want to curl up, you can curl up. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Oh. I skipped over HK47 entirely in my first KOTOR 1 playthrough? You can do that? How? Isn't he mandatory in the Tatooine thing? You have to do the Tatooine stuff to get the fucking one of the thingies. Lots of repressed trauma in Star Wars games. It's because trauma and repressed memories are a really easy way of doing exposition in a video game. Like, narratively easy. Can I get a creature in the chat for the creature? I want to make a creature emoji, but we'll see. All right, how they find out?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Okay, so he fucked me over. I couldn't afford HK, so that was that? Damn. Brokey over here. Damn. That's so sad. That's so genuinely sad. I'm kind of a hoarder in games like these, so. All right. What are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Oh. Both sides. Good people on both sides. I think we're good.
Of course, Master.
Okay. How do you know me? What are you? Yeah, we'll ask what are you.
Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This month has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am
Holy
fluent
shit.
in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Yeah, I bet this Catboy's an expert on transorganic communication. I bet he knows lots of transorganics. Sit down, Bubba. Kaido, Kaido. Build threats?
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications.
He's being too nice. Okay, bye, creature.
A weapon in one's verbal arsenal. The unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
Crabbo McStabbo from Maul was great, but the HK series will always have my heart. Listen. Why's it got to be a competition? Why pit two queens against one another, you know? I can love multiple droids. I'm polyandroidus. Think about it. All right.
Of course.
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place place to look.
You thought it was clever? Crabbo McStabbo is funny. I'm not opposing Crabbo McStabbo. I'm just saying. Where'd you leave the droid? I mean, I know where I left it. I left it after he got exploded. Hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Okay, do we have anything else? I'm looking for a way into the Paragus. Paragus? How have I been saying it? Hangar bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
And what about override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
There's likely to be other tunnels.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Why does HK have cat ears? What do you mean? That's how he always looks. KOTOR 2 is like a notoriously buggy game, so it's very possible that when you played and HK didn't look like that, it was a glitch.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm gonna find those miners and you're gonna help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code to the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
Makes sense. Previous memories overwritten. Good. Glad we're square. What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area.
Star Wars fans be like, condescending explanation.
In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession.
Okay.
I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Hopefully not the trans ones. Voice printed?
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
But you do know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is
Oh, shit.
maintenance control.
Did I get it? Leave condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on or else? Nah, that shit funny. That shit funny. If the maintenance officer is dead, how can I get him to speak the code?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Okay. Well, this is huge. Does this mean we actually... Oh, I thought he was... Is he with us or not? He's so cute. He's so cute. Okay. Okay. People who know how this game is paced. Should I... Ooh. He got money and chemicals on him. Hell yeah. Thanks, Corpse. Appreciate it. People who know how this game is paced. Should I save and call it for the stream today? And then continue next week? Or is there a better stopping point that I can get to in like 10 minutes? Because I want to eat lunch. So. Gameplay. Love that he always makes sure to point out that he's being condescending. Honestly, makes it even more condescending than just saying it. I kind of feel like it makes it less condescending. It feels less condescending to me.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Yeah, you too, boy. Who's a good kitty? Who's a good kitty?
Greeting.
They should mod it so you can pet HK. This is a good stopping point? Alright. Alright. We'll save. We'll come back. Coming back next Saturday. Same time. 11 a.m. Pacific. Same place. My apartment. I'm just kidding. You're not invited to my apartment. You're a fucking freak. We don't know each other like that. We know you guys are outside friends, you know? You guys are outside friends, not inside friends. All right. And that is that. Okay. Yeah. Stream in a week. It's going to be, I think, the last stream of May. I think that's how that works out. But I already know what the thumbnail is going to be of. I was going to complain during this stream that I don't have good thumbnail art, but I have one. No, this was good. I thought your apartment was the freak zone. Yeah, but you gotta like qualify, you know? You gotta make it past the primary, you know? The freak primary. I'd love you to play more, but I can't think of a better stopping point. Yeah, we'll be able to play a little bit more next week. The thing is that this week I spent a half an hour getting mods to work, and then we spent another half an hour getting the game to actually capture in OBS. And even then, it's still kind of stoppy-starty. So this was fun. I liked this. I was really like not ready to play an RPG. I was like, I don't want to listen to a bunch of fucking dialogue and just run around and click stuff. But I'm having fun. The thing is that it's Star Wars, so I'm having a good time. I didn't realize there was a written exam. It's a physical exam. Okay, sorry. No. No. Anyway, this was fun. I had a good time. Thank you for joining. Thank you for pressuring me to play KOTOR. I'm having a good time. I'm remembering why this game is good, and I'm really enjoying the mods. So another thank you to Maxine for going to the trouble of educating me on the mod stuff, and also making sure, like, I wouldn't be doing mods. I would be taking it the easy way out, and I'd just be fucking playing the vanilla. But anyway. Thank you, everybody in chat. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye, Northwest Dingus. Goodbye, Sarah again. Goodbye, Agni. Goodbye, Henry. Goodbye, bunch of numbers who just came back from watching Andor. Goodbye, Max. Go watch somebody else. Go watch somebody who's better at this than I am. I'm just kidding. No one's better. Sorry about the mods. Nah, the mods are already making it better. I got Catboy HK. All right, I'm leaving. Bye. Bye.